How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here, joined by my dad. How's it going today, Dad?
Yeah, it could be better.
Oh, I know it. I need to adjust the camera a little bit more.
Maybe one of our Pittsburgh teams will win.
Oh, we can hope. We can hope, but the Pens have been professional heartbreakers as well recently. So we're here ready to provide live play-by-play coverage and all the fun reactions you get for the Pittsburgh mother-loving Penguins taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. And oh boy, how about them Blackhawks, eh? They've been in a bit of a free fall themselves alongside the Penguins because
have they?
Yeah, well they were in I think fourth in the division, fourth in the Central. And then Bedard got hurt in the beginning of December, and it's been all downhill from there.
Are there any big names out or in? Penguins in.
Well, the Penguins the Penguins are finally getting Blake mother-loving Lizotte back for the first time since October, I believe it was. We'll finally have him back in the line tonight. He's going to be donning the fourth line tonight alongside Connor Dewar and Noel Achari. So we'll see what that has in store. Taking a look real quick at our starting goalies. First off, Invictus. How's it going? Wilkes-Barre's Scranton Pens are pretty good. Yeah, actually, did you see Matt Dumba is he's on a little bit of a leave from Wilkes-Barre this weekend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was involved in a car crash on the way back. He's not hurt. He's involved in a car crash on the way back to the team from holiday break. So the team gave him the weekend. But yeah, who knows? Maybe during the big NHL break, we might do some Wilkes-Barre games. I don't know. If there's enough demand, we might do it. I'm not really as big in the AHL. I love the ECHL and I love the NHL. AHL, in the middle. Starting goalies tonight, though, for us real quick. Starting in net for the Pittsburgh mother-loving Penguins is going to be Archer Shelovs. Taking a look at his stats on the year. Artie boy. Oh, Artie boy. You've been so mid for us. He is 5-5-6 on the year with a .322 goals against average and an .889 save percentage. Taking a look at his last 5 games, he's got 1 win, and it was the Pens shootout against Montreal. Other than that, he lost 4-0 to Ottawa, 7-2 to Toronto. He was in net for that. Starting where he gave up 4 goals. He gave up 6 goals to San Jose in that breakdown loss that we were live for. That one? That was bad. And then he also lost the shootout 4-2 to the Ducks. Remember that one? Carlson own goal. Ugh. So, hopefully Artie can get it right tonight. Taking a look, meanwhile, at the Chicago Blackhawks. Their starting goalie is going to be Spencer Knight. Taking a look at his stats on the season. He is 10-10-5 on the year with a .255 goals against average and a .914 save percentage. Also posting 2 shutouts. Taking a look at his last 5, though, he's been on a cold streak as of late. His last win came on December 10th against the Rangers in a 3-0 victory. Otherwise, in his last 4 starts, he has lost all of them. He lost 3-2 to St. Louis, 3-2 to Toronto, and 4-1 Montreal all on the road, and then losing at home to Philadelphia 3-1. I know you were pretty happy about that one, Petsko. Bulls vs. Penguins NBA game. Oh my gosh. So, Dad, what are your thoughts on this game so far? Or at least on what you think you're going to see out of the Pens tonight?
I have no idea. I haven't watched them. We'll see.
Well, we shall see. I need to go ahead and send a few links over to myself. Because what I'm going to do... Let me see here. I'm going to just send these links in the Stuff channel. Because we're going to be getting a new piece of decoration to the setup here. And I'm going to have my dad choose what we get. I have a $25 Fanatics promo code that I have to use by New Year's Eve. So I'm going to have Dad choose what we get. I've limited it to a few items. And I'm going to have my dad pick. So probably after the game, if you're still up, Dad, I'm probably going to ask that I could borrow you for like 10 minutes. So that we can go through these items upstairs. And have you choose what we end up getting for the studio down here. Okay. Almost done sending the links. Almost done with the links. So many links. Because there's a lot of options. You have a lot of options. That way I can clear out these tabs as well. All right. Chicago Bedards minus... Yeah, the Bedards minus Bedard versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. They have been in free fall without Connor Bedard this year.
Connor Bedard back?
No, he's not going to be back till after the new year. Like, the earliest game we're talking is like December or like January 2nd or something. Somewhere in there. Yeah, he's been injured. Yeah, he's been injured. It was a freak injury too on a faceoff. Freak shoulder injury on a faceoff against the Blues. Not a fun injury to see.
Okay.
So we'll be keeping a look on that. I'm also looking at trying to cover some of the Olympics, which will be a crazy thing to swing because some of those games are at literally 6 in the morning on the East Coast. That'll be fun. There's a couple games on like Saturdays that are like 6 a.m. I'm gonna get up at 5 to do it. I'll make it happen. Because I want to make it happen. We will go live for some Olympic coverage. I just got to make like 24 new graphics because there's 12 Olympic hockey teams. So I have all the teams I need to make graphics for. I have all the countries. My plans, I'm just going to use the flag for the logo, if I'm being honest. Just make it easy. You know? But yeah, we are getting ready for this one here. Taking a look real quick across the rest of the NHL as well. Let me go ahead and pull up the NHL scoreboard for tonight. But I believe we have a 5-game slate, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Juniors has been really good game. I've seen some stuff online about it. You know, I've not really been as big on the World Juniors, but it does seem like this year there's been some pretty good games. So taking a look real quick around the rest of the NHL. The Canadiens losing 4-1 to the Lightning with 16:51 to go in the third. At the start of the third, the Isles up 2-1 on the Blue Jackets, and the Leafs and Red Wings are just having their puck drop right now. I thought Czech Republic was going to upset Canada again. Huh. You know, I really haven't been keeping track of the World Junior. Mostly because these guys have been in strike. They finally came back out of strike. I've been mostly keeping up with the strike to see kind of when our ECHL is going to be back. And as of last night, a tentative agreement was reached between the PHPA and the ECHL. So players will report to their teams by tomorrow in good faith, and then the agreement will be ratified. So, and from what I've seen online, it looks like a pretty good deal all around. You know, the players get a lot more. I mean, I really think that it's going to be a good move. Oh, man. Andrew Heaney is retiring. Pirates pitcher from last year. But we're ready to go here. Okay. So, taking a look at the Penguins here in this one. They are getting our puck drop coming here momentarily. Taking a look at the season series. This is the first game they've played of 2 this year. They'll meet again on January 29th, almost exactly 1 month from now in Pittsburgh. But this one here, taking a look at Artie Shilovs. In 2 starts against the Blackhawks, he's 2-0-0 with a .938 save percentage, and I believe it was 1.5 goals against. Not bad. Meanwhile, Spencer Knight against the Pens is 2-1-1 with a .317 goals against average and .847 save percentage. So we will see. Wow.
Do I hear the good news or the bad news with the Bills?
Good news first.
Josh Allen goes in for a touchdown.
Bad news?
They missed the extra point.
Oh my gosh. So here we go. Opening draw going to be won by the Pens, taking it into the defensive end. That's going to be off the stick there of Wotherspoon into the near side corner down low. Towards the offensive end, the Pens trying to take it away along the near side boards, battling for that possession. And that's going to be taken out by the Blackhawks through the neutral zone. Going the other way with it is going to be Colton Dock. Into the offensive end, leaving it back. Shot in a nice deflection by Shilovs. Puck goes loose over to the far side. And you got the Dewar line out there, I believe, because I saw 46 Lizotte. He's out there right now for the Pens. As the Pens go for a line change, Wotherspoon dumps it into the offensive end, goes for a change. Now you got that main line out there. Crosby, Hayes, Graves, and Clifton all scratches for Pittsburgh, by the way. But the Pens going to dump it into the offensive end off of Rickard Rakell. Down low into the far side corner. Crosby over to Rust. Over to the near side boards. The Blackhawks going to take it out of the zone, but sent right back in by the Pens. And Chicago going to ultimately take it away and flip it out. Moving into the offensive zone. Go the Blackhawks down low into the far side. Trying to get a pass and shot off. Not going to go. The Pens deflected to the near side. Crosby with possession. Wing to wing out into the neutral zone for the Blackhawks. Going to be taking it back into the defensive end. Down low to the near side. Moving with it now is going to be the Blackhawks on a turnover. A shot. Not going to go. A nice save by Artie Shelovs. Nice shot there by Andrei Burakovsky.
That was good because that was a giveaway. That was a giveaway. I thought that they were going to score there.
Yep.
Right there. Right there. Boom.
Yep. Kulak could not control it. Taken away there by, that was number 59, Bertuzzi. A beautiful opportunity. That shot there, trying to redirect it. Actually, they were trying to get a redirect off of Ryan Donato. Could not get it. Over into the far side corner, down low. Ryan Shea with the puck. Going to send it out into the neutral zone. The Pens taking it. Moving into the offensive end. It's going to be Brazeau racing down into the corner. Sending it up in front of the net with a chance for the Pens, but a nice save by Knight. A big save denying Mantha. I mean, that was an incredible effort there. That was a nice deflection back by Lizotte to Mantha and just taken away by Spencer Knight. Watch this. Watch this. He flips it up. A beautiful shot there and a nice save. So here we go for the Penguins, ready to go in the offensive zone. They have a draw. That's going to be taking it, I believe it's going to be Tommy Novak. You got the Novak, Brazeau, Mantha line. And here we go against Donato. Face-off going to be won by the Pens. Over to Shea, over to the far side. Shot by St. Ivan, not going to go. Loose puck in front of the net, and a shot. It's deflected for a goal.
Who did that?
How did that happen? The Pens get a goal.
Mantha hit it up.
Was that an own goal? Was that a freaking own goal?
Let's see.
Let's track that puck and see what happened. Oh, no, it wasn't, but a nice goal there by Anthony Mantha.
Mantha, he just swung it around.
Mantha able to poke it right through the legs of Wyatt Kaiser to get the game's first goal, and the Penguins have the lead. That's Anthony Mantha.
Oh, man.
His 12th goal of the season. Goals in 2 straight games now. He scored against the Leafs. Well, and the Blackhawks win the draw. Working with that puck is Crevier. Along to the near side towards the offensive end they go. Okay. So the Pens taking it up through neutral ice. Kindle going to send it in. You got that kid line, McGroarty, Koivunen, and Kindle. But the Blackhawks moving it up. That's off of Grzelcyk. Into the offensive end they go. Wing-to-wing pass. Loose puck into the corner down low. Maintained by Chicago. Along the board, sending it up to the top of the zone to the near side. Going to hit Grzelcyk. Moving over to the near side. The Pens going to take it away down low. Sending it back in behind the net to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon now going to pass it up through center ice to the near side to Kindle. Kindle moving in. Looking for somewhere to go. Leaves it for Koivunen. Over to Kindle. Can't connect. Kindle, loose puck over to the near side to Koivunen. To the top, shot by Tanger. Not going to go. Koivunen now. Up to Tanger. Tanger wing to wing. Over to, that's going to be Kulak, I believe. A chance, a shot, not going to go. Crosby now out there with the puck, trying to work with it. That's going to be McCourty sending it up to Tanger and losing it, taken away by the Blackhawks to clear the zone. The Pens taking in the defensive end now, moving it up from Kulak over to Rust. Rust passing a chance in front, not going to go, but Crosby, or Rakell, sorry, gets a chance to send it up to the top of the zone, and they clear themselves out. Kulak racing back into the defensive end, leaves it for Rakell. Rakell over to Rust, over to Crosby, over to Rakell. Into the offensive zone they go, trying to take it down low in front, not going to go to the far side. Crosby to Kulak, over to Tanger. Tanger sending it in, down low behind the net, going to be taken back by the Blackhawks. Off of the stick of Slaggert, battling into that boards on the far side, and Slaggert able to clear the zone. Wing-to-wing pass in front of the net, over to Slaggert. One-on-one into the zone, a chance, a shot, denied, over to the near side. The Blackhawks maintain possession. At the top of the zone, sending it down, Rakell, working with that puck. Trying to take it away, and the Pens will send it back, but the Blackhawks get it away with Levshunov. Over to the far side, still battling with it. Lafferty now down low along the boards to the top of the zone to left shot off. Over to the near side to Kaiser. A chance, a shot. No, over to the far side again. Shot. Not going to go, missing the net. Over to the near side. Kaiser, wing to wing, shot. Denied. Over to the near side, boards again. The Blackhawks over the net and going to go back. Maintained at the top of the zone, but cleared out by the Pens. Off of Brian Rust's stick. Or right. What? Brian Rust. Yes. I don't know why I had a brain fart on that. The Blackhawks moving it into the offensive end and a chase down into the corner. That's going to be Shea. Into the far corner, taken back by Donato. Still wrapping down low over to the far side boards, maintained by Chicago again. Down low, back in the far corner, working behind the net, going over to the far side, moving to the near. A chance, a shot, denied. And goes out of play. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We are rolling here. A nice opportunity by Pens, just not able to capitalize. Not able to capitalize. So here we go for the Penguins trying to operate here. Got the kid line all together on the bench now.
That's the one problem with the kid line.
What? What?
Tell you later once.
Here we go. Face off here. Novak going to be taking it against Donato. Donato gets the boot, actually. Taking it now is going to be Teravainen. And a chance. Face off won by Chicago. Kaiser sending it to the near side. Down low again off of Teravainen. Over to the far side. Maintaining it. Trying to hit Burakovsky. Over to the far side. The Pens trying to clear the zone. They do. Kaiser giving chase. But the Pens trying to race it down with Mantha. You got that second line out there. Going to move it up and clear it all the way into the Pens defensive end. Ryan Shea with the puck behind the net along the near side boards. Moving that up off of Mantha's stick. Wing to wing through center and taken back by the Blackhawks. Teravainen passing in over to Donato into the offensive end, down low into the corner. Battling for it now, still in the corner behind the net, off of Donato's stick, up to the top of the zone. Maintained by the Blackhawks, over to the far side, over to the near to Kaiser. With a chance, pass, shot, denied! Over to the far side boards. Off the stick thereof, that's going to be Burakovsky. Over to the far side, still off of Burakovsky's. And going to be cleared out of the zone. Kaiser with the puck. The Blackhawks in a regroup. Go for a line change and dump it into the zone. Penguins now taking it behind the net off of Wotherspoon's stick. Parker Wotherspoon up through center in the defensive end. Over to the near side off of Carlson. Into the offensive end. He dumps it into the far corner. Battling for that possession now McGroarty. You got the kid line out there. Over to Shea. Or over to now Carlson. A chance. And not going to go. Goes wide over into the far side. Working with it's Kindle. Kindle looking to wrap around. Now up to the top of the zone to Wotherspoon. Over to Carlson. Carlson sending it around towards the net. Not going to get redirected. And the Blackhawks take it going the other way. Moving up through center ice now towards the offensive end. Here comes a chance. Chicago a pass. A breakaway shot. And he's denied off the post. Goaltender's happy. His best friend sitting right there next to him. As the Blackhawks give chase. And it's Penguins icing.
Oh, the issue with the young kids line?
Yeah, the kid line.
The kid line, potentially, I'm not saying it is, but with them looking at Crosby and all the types of passes Crosby can do, if they're trying to mimic that, instead of just shooting, could cause some potential with that kid line. That's everyday passing. They see that and they want to emulate that.
Potentially.
That could potentially be an issue.
Kindle going to win the draw over to the far side. The puck goes, battling for it along the boards. And the Blackhawks take it away at the top of the zone, maintaining the zone for the time being is Chicago. Sending it along the near side boards up to the top of the zone. The Pens clear it out with a chance, and the Blackhawks take it right back in the defensive end off the stick of Dickinson. Over to the near side, dumping it into the offensive end. Back in behind Shelovs to the far side. Back on over to the near. Working with that puck, and the Pens are going to clear the zone with a chance to the near side. Come the first line, Crosby. And a chance, this is the lucky 7 line, I'm going to call it, notably. And the Blackhawks moving it out the other way into the offensive end. Here comes a chance off of Bertuzzi. Not going to go. And now Crosby, wing-to-wing pass. You still have the lucky 7 line out there. Over to Crosby. And moving into the offensive end, a chance, a shot. He scores! Brian Rust! Rusty shakes are half off, baby. 2-0 Penguins. Let's frickin' go. That is how you frickin' play a hockey game. That's how you do it. Oh, what a beautiful way to play some hockey. What a way to do it, too. Man, Brian Rust able to get a pass across to him and just flipping it right over the goalie. Beautiful shot. Man, right over the shoulder. The goalie didn't even know the puck got past him. So here we go. The Pens now flipping it into the offensive zone after winning the faceoff. Brian Rust now with goals in 2 straight games. His 14th of the season. Over to the near side. The Pens trying to maintain possession off of Chari. Over to the far side. The Pens got that 4th line out there. Battling into the boards over there. You got Lizotte out there trying to take that puck away over to the near side. Lizotte not looking like he's lost a step. Over to the near side. The Pens taking the neutral zone. Off of Tanger. Dumping it into the zone. Back in behind Spencer Knight, the puck goes. Over to the near side along the boards. The Blackhawks trying to clear the zone. They will. With a chance, though, Novak going to take that puck away in the defensive end. Wing-to-wing pass. Up through neutral ice to the near side. And into the offensive end comes a chance for the Penguins off of Novak, but he can't control the puck. Nice deflection there by Connor Murphy to get that stick in there to be able to take that puck away. But the Pens take it right back off of the stick of Brazeau with a chance down low. That's going to be Dewar trying to send it back in behind the net to Mantha. Over to the far side, wrapping around. He scores! That is going to be number 16. Oh my gosh, that is going to be, why am I blanking on your name? Justin Brazeau! 3-0 Pens, baby!
Who's all on this line? 3-18? Oh.
Yeah, this is the second line. Mantha, Brazeau, Novak.
Mantha being 3.
39.
39.
You saw a 3, that was St. Ivany, the third D pair. Okay. St. Ivany.
So what is it? Brazil 16.
Novak 18, Mantha 39.
Ah, man.
And Chicago's calling a timeout just at 8 minutes and 20 seconds.
I think instead of 18, you should be 13.
All right.
3-6-9 line.
No, but you know why I'm calling that first line the 7 line?
Because they're all 7s at the end.
67, 87, and 17. The lucky
That's
7 line.
That's why I said 3-6-9 should be.
The lucky 7 line, the kid line, 4th line. That's got to be always the 4th. 4th line's not cool enough to get. Oh, man. So the Pittsburgh mother-loving Penguins taking a 3-0 lead over the Blackhawks on 6 shots.
Wow.
6 freaking shots, and 3 of them go in. What a game so far for the Penguins. Let's move this over to live chat. I just realized I had it on top chat. Sorry if I missed anyone's messages there. Blackhawks win the draw. Over to the far side, the Blackhawks dumping it into the offensive end. Maybe that timeout regrouped them. Going over to the far side off of St. Ivany. Along the boards now to the near side. That is going to be Kendall, I believe, over to the far side. Bobby McGroarty takes a pretty big check back in behind the net over to the near side. Kendall trying to take that puck away. Oh, it is 3-0. It is 3-0. Let's go. Over to the far side, though, the Blackhawks going to move it out over to the near side. In towards the offensive end. Here comes a chance for Chicago off of Ryan Green. Okay, over to the near side. Down low they go off of Vlasic. Down around the net over to the far side board. That shot not going to go over to the far side. Vlasic looking to send it down low towards the net. Not going to go. And a nice save by Artie Shelovs. Man, 10:52 left in the first period, and we're already 3-0.
Holy shaboli.
Oh my gosh. I see it.
3rd and goal. Philadelphia 3.
Yeah. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and update the predictions after the Super Tank Bowl. Where is my red pen? There it is. Oh, man. You'll see a Stars versus Flyers. Oh, man. Yeah, I did see that. Let me see here. Okay.
Ooh. Touchdown!
The Bills getting a tutty.
Woo! They're going to win this.
B.
18 seconds left. Wow, what was that, man?
I see. I see.
That type of a day.
Yeah, it is. Who won the Super Tank Bowl? The Raiders won Super Tank Bowl because the Giants put up 34 points on them.
Guess what the play was?
Push, push.
Push, push.
It figures. It figures. Yeah, taking a look real quick at our assists in this one. The assists have been Anthony Mantha's first goal was unassisted. The Brian Rust goal assisted by Crosby and Tanger. And then the Brazeau goal assisted by Mantha with his second point of the day and Tommy Novak. Oh, hold on. Connor Bedard.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Azar.
It's fourth and goal, Philly won.
Oh, well, the Pens moving up through neutral ice, dumping into the offensive end they go. And over to the near side. Flipping it out, clearing it all the way down. No icing on the play. Wotherspoon now behind his own net to the far side. Maintained in by Dickinson for the Blackhawks. A bit of a tie-up along the boards, but Wotherspoon comes away with it. Back in down low behind the net, looking for somewhere to move that puck around the near side boards, flipping it around back into the defensive end for Raquel. The lucky seven lines out there. Raquel to Carlson. Carlson moving it up through neutral ice towards Rust. And losing that puck, the Blackhawks taking it away. Tyler Bertuzzi, 2-on-3 into the zone. A chance on a breakaway, a shot denied. But the Blackhawks getting a power play after Oliver Moore made a shot and got a hit with a penalty against the Penguins. Brian Rust going to the sin bin. 2 minutes for holding right there. He held up Bertuzzi a little bit.
Dawson Knox catch and dives for a touchdown. Whoa. The play is replaying and the call is overturned. He was ruled down short of the goal line. Bills now fourth and goal.
Wow. Well, here we go. Pens penalty kill ready to go here. The Pens have been good on special teams this year. So we'll see if they can manage that after the holiday break. Face off won by the Blackhawks over to the near side. Working with that puck and moving it around now. Down low they go. With a chance over here to the near side. Up to the top of the zone. Shot. Not going to go. High of the net. Over to the near side. Looking for Burakovsky. Down low for Donato. Donato to Burakovsky. Burakovsky looking to move it around. Down low. Taking it himself. Wrapping down behind the net. Passing down low. Over to the far side. Hitting Teravainen. Top of the zone. A chance. Oh my gosh. Teravainen. Sorry about that. Down low over to the far side boards. Donato. The Pens are 14th in the NHL at 81% of the penalty kill. The Blackhawks are 20% on the power play, 15th in the NHL. But Levshunov taking the puck back in behind his own net after the Pens cleared. 72 seconds remain on the power play. Last 5 games, 5 goals allowed and 12 opportunities on the penalty kill. So we'll see here. Over to the near side. Bertuzzi back in behind the net to the far side. To the top of the zone. They clear it out. Giving chase now is going to be Levshunov. And working with that puck back in behind his own net. And over to the near side they go. Off the stick here of Burakovsky. Over to Bertuzzi. Wing to wing. To the offensive end. Donato. Over to the near side. Not going to go. Chance battling for it. And the Pens will clear it out again with 40 seconds to go on the power play. Far side now, working with that puck to the near side, is going to be Grzelcyk. And leaving it back there for Moore. Moore moving that puck into the offensive end now, over to the near side, off the stick of Doc. Down low, over to the far side, maintaining possession for the Blackhawks. Doc on the near side boards. Trying to find somewhere to go, sends it up to Grzelcyk. Over down low, along the near side boards again, still maintaining possession for Ryan Green. To the near side, going to get cleared out by the Pens. Here comes Blake Lizotte. With a chance. Shorthanded. 3, 2, 1. Power play expires. And the Pens have an offensive zone rush. Ryan Shea working with that puck over to Rust. Rust with a chance shot. Not gonna... He does score! I thought that was a save! He put it through the 5-hole! Brian Rust with a shot and a trick! That's 2 tonight! Out of the sin bin and into the net he goes!
Guess what? Guess what?
The one Pens fan like, you need a drink? You need a drink?
Guess what, Jason?
What?
I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they have a goaltender change.
They might change their goalie by the end of the first period.
Yeah.
We're probably going to see Arvid Soderblom tonight. How did that go in? How did that go in? I did not even see that went in. Wow. Look at that. He is pulled. They pulled Spencer Knight. You're pulling your goalie 12 minutes into this one. Oh my gosh, I'm dead.
Well, that doesn't surprise me, Jason.
I'm dead. The Penguins got the Blackhawks to pull their goalie in the first 12 minutes.
No, they could. I think he could come back in.
Why would they put him back in, barring injury?
If the other guys is so terrible.
You're not going to play goalie change Palooza.
Oh, I've seen it before.
Working along the near side boards over to the far side. There goes Vlasic for the Blackhawks. 7.5 to play here in this first period. And the Pens are putting on a clinic. Into the offensive end, over to the near side boards, taking it down low. Wotherspoon gets a big collision behind the net. Over to the far side, Crosby losing possession for the Blackhawks to take it away. At the top of the zone, sent it towards the net, and a nice save by Shelovs as Wotherspoon getting into it right in front of the net there with number 17. That's going to be Nick Foligno.
Oh, boy. Touchdown, Bills.
Penguins are getting the Blackhawks to play chippy, and it's only the first period, man. 7:20 to play in the first period. The Penguins are up 4-0, and they got Spencer Knight pulled in the first 12 minutes. It don't get much better than that. Oh my gosh, the Penguins are lighting it up tonight. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Mexico, but hey, the Pens are running.
What would you do? 13-12. Kick the extra point or go for 2?
I'd kick the extra point because you have the momentum.
They went for 2.
Got it?
No.
I would have kicked the 1 because you have the momentum. Your defense is playing well. Dad, I'll be right back. I
don't understand that.
Okay, I'm back. Man. That is just crazy, bro. 4-0 in the first 12 minutes. Oh, sorry. 12 minutes and 3 seconds. And the Penguins have forced the Blackhawks to pull their goalie. Not every day you see the Pens being that elite. It's really not every day you see the Pens being that elite. Go ahead and take a look around the league. And that second goal for Brian Rust is assisted by Ryan Shea and Blake Lizotte, getting his first point since coming back from injury and his first game back from injury. So here we go. Here we go. Taking a look at the USHL Chicago Steel, whom he was a champion with in 2017, coaching them as the head coach, Dan Muse. So here we go. The face-off in the Pens defensive end, won by the Penguins, taking it out the other way with speed. Into the offensive zone, Brazeau battling with Murphy, taken away by the Blackhawks, but Tanger working with it out of the near side, sending it in back around the net of Soderblom. Over to the near side, the Pens trying to take it away behind the net is going to be Alpha Novak to the far side and going to be cleared up Off of the stick that I believe of Murphy over to the near side. That's going to be Tanger now, sending it along the far side boards into the offensive end. And Murphy with the puck over to the near side to Moore. Moore wing to the far side to Vlasic. Into the offensive end for Moore, trying to find him, but Tanger able to interrupt that. And taken back by the Blackhawks with a chance, deflected on the shot by a stick. And over to the area behind the net, down low to the far side along the boards. Maintained, I believe it's going to be off the stick of Levshunov over to the near side. Working with that puck now for Grizzly. Back in behind the net he goes. A chance down low. Wrapping around the near side. And it's going to be a chance going to be sent up to the top of the zone now. Back over to Grizzly. And his stick breaks on that shot. And who's going to be shorthanded, they say? Who's going to the sin bin? I think the Pens are going to the sin bin because they stopped it when the Pens touched it. But we'll see. Yep. Pens are going to the sin bin. Tanger getting 2 for a high stick. Okay. Man. Well, the Bills did what they thought they had to. Myles Garrett even called out what we all know is true.
What?
This is his quote. They were more worried about keeping me away from Aaron Rodgers than getting the win. That's what came back to bite them. Absolutely. Well, defensive zone draw for the Pens. Going to be won by the Blackhawks at the top of the zone off of Grizzly. Wing to wing over to the far side. In front of the net with a chance. Back in behind the net they go as it's denied by Shelovs. Over to the far side. Working with it now to the top of the zone from Teravainen. That's Grizzly now, or Levshunov, sorry, over to the far side, still with it now. With it, down low, Teravainen passing, in front of the net, a chance, deflected, goes wide. Over to the far side, Bertuzzi sends it around the boards. Over to the top of the zone to Levshunov, over to the far side again. Back over to Levshunov with a chance, down low, he passes. Looking for somewhere to move that puck, still battling along the board for Burakovsky. Burakovsky moving in now, shot denied by Shelovs, over to the far side, the rebound goes. And actually, the rebound clears the zone. So the Blackhawks have to regroup now over to the near side boards, trying to move it into the offensive end if they can. Wrapping around the near side towards the offensive end. And still battling for that possession they go. Down low to the top of the zone, still with it, over to the far side again. Down low, a chance, trying to see if they can find a shooting lane. The Blackhawks, 48 seconds remain on the power play. The top of the zone. The Blackhawks are doing a lot of what the Penguins do on power plays, and it is pass a lot and don't shoot. Over to the near side to Burakovsky. Down low again, back to Burakovsky. Along the near side boards, 33 seconds remain. They got burned last time, but a chance for Bertuzzi taking it in. Loose puck to the near side, still denied by bodies. What a way to stop that, and the Pens are going to flip it out the other way. Here comes a chance. That is going to be, I believe that's Nova, or Dewar with a chance, flipping it in around the area behind the net. The far side, down low, 12 seconds remain on the power play. To the near side, a shot gets deflected around the far side boards. Still battling for that possession, kept in by Achari. Down low, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deja vu, I've seen this before. The Penguins battling in the offensive zone. And it's going to be flipped out into the neutral zone, flipped in by Achari. Over to the far side, 4 minutes to play in the period. Over to the near side to Vlasic. Vlasic now moving that puck up. Trying to pass it around, gets deflected, and the Pens into the offensive zone. Kindle with a chance. He's working around, trying to pass it around Koivunen, now the chance shot. Not going to go. Nice save there by Arvid Soderblom. Oh, man, if you guys are enjoying the stream, though, let me know by dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, man. We are on the road to 600 subscribers, and we hit 575 by the end of the year. I don't know. We still got a couple days, but we got 4 more subs to gain. Oh, man. What are your thoughts on the game so far, Dad?
Oh, that's good.
Give me a little vocal breather. Give me a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah.
They're doing well. They're playing some good defense. They're getting the whenever they have, the power play against them, penalty kill. They're doing well. They're getting around. Making them stay outside the box. On the penalty kill and getting it out. So they're doing well so far. And the goaltender is really good. He got lucky on that one hit against the pipe. Pipe saved him on that. If that would have went in, this could be a different game, potentially. Because then that would have been like a 1-1, I think. Would have been 2-1 at that time if that went in.
I don't know. But yes, sir, Mo. 4-0 in the first 12 minutes of the play.
Something that the Steelers couldn't figure out.
Oh, my gosh. Let me see here. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So let's see here. And the Colts foul really needs to be studied. Well, we'll see here. The Pens in the offensive zone with the draw. Over to the far side, working with that puck, clearing it out, and it goes out of play. Okay. 1 second here. Let's see here. He's going to blow a 4-goal lead and lose 6-4. Nah. The Pens of this after break period are not the same as the pre-break. So Tanger going to send it into the offensive zone over to the far side. Battling for possession. Down low into the far side. And the Pens maintaining it. Kulak over to the far side. Working with it now. I believe it's Crosby with a chance. Trying to hit the new side. Could not connect on the near side. And here comes Bertuzzi with a chance. 3-on-1 to the offensive zone. Shot! Denied by Sheloves! What a save! You missed a great save, Dad.
I saw that.
Wow. Oh, man. I presume the Bills lost?
Yep.
Yep, it figures. It figures. I'm going to go under 500 this week, aren't I? Yeah. I went 0 for 2 in the 4 p.m. window. Same as Saturday. But here we go. Pens with a defensive zone draw, and it's going to be taken by Mantha. Over to the near side. That puck going to get dumped up to the side. To the near side is going to be off of Grizzly. A chance. A shot. Wide of the net. Not going to go. Denied. Over to the near side. The Pens flipping it out off of Lizotte's stick. No, sorry. It's Brazeau. My bad. Towards the offensive zone. Giving chase. Down over into the corner. Down low to the far side. Still battling for that possession over to the near side if they can get it. Bit of a tie up behind the net. And going to be cleared out. Vlasic with a chance now to the near side. Hitting more. More back to, actually not Vlasic, my bad. That is actually going to be off of Lardis. Down low to the far side, Lardis and more fighting with St. Ivany for that puck alongside Tommy Novak. And battling it, clearing it up along the boards. The Pens take it away and clear it out into the neutral zone, but it goes out of play. 2:39 to play here in the first period. 10 shots on goal for the Penguins, 8 for the Blackhawks. And to score, the Penguins 4, the Blackhawks nothing. Oh yeah, the Penguins are doing what the Penguins are pulling the Pirates' plate. They're doing a Zambelli fireworks show on January 1st inside. How that's gonna work, I don't know, but here we go. It's all gonna be one. Shea back in behind the net over to the far side. With it now towards that near side, puck goes loose, but the Blackhawks gonna come away with it. And flipping it into the offensive zone is Foligno. Down low, there goes Shea. Working with it to the near side to St. Ivany. St. Ivany passing wing to wing towards the offensive end. The Pens with a chance. Hitting it, sending it down low. Gonna hit Achari. Lizotte battling for it as well. Achari's into the top of the zone. Maintained for Dewar. Over to the near side for Carlton. Passing. Cannot get a pass and shoot off. But Dewar able to keep it into the far side, back on over to the near. Maintaining that possession down low, over to the near side. And going to be flipped around to the far side off of Dewar to the top of the zone. Lizotte going for a change, a shot. Not going to go. A loose puck. What was going on with Achari there? It was a loose puck right in front of him, and he's just dazed and confused. And we got a fight. Achari going up against Murphy. They're fighting along the boards. Achari with a couple of shots at the head. Still battling. A bit of a headlock. And Achari flips over Murphy and Spotty slams him onto the ice. Look at that. He just goes, boom, baby. He pulled a WWE slam move on that one. That was why Achari wasn't going for that rebound. I knew that was something was odd about that. Watch the way he does this rebound. Watch this. The puck goes loose, and he's just sitting there dazed and confused. And they at that point decide, hey, they're going to drop the gloves. His name is John Cena. Bill. Oh, man. Look at that. Boom. That's going to be on the WWE takedowns of all time list. Oh, wait, no, not 4-on-4, my bad. Not used to that, but here we go. Down low over to the far side. Back in behind the net they go, over to the near side after the 5-minute fighting majors. Over to the near side board, still maintaining possession off the stick here of Donato. Towards the offensive end, over to the far side. And puck goes loose behind the net to the far side to the top of the zone along the boards. Over to the near side of Grizzly. Back in behind the net to the far side, trying to wrap around, losing it. Koivunen going the other way now with a chance. Koivunen now. Over to the far side, down low, and it's going to be taken away. Donato going the other way with a chance now. The Pens taking it away on a nice intercepted pass, sending it along the near side boards over to Kindle, flipping it into the offensive end, taken away by Donato. Still battling with that possession now, and the Blackhawks take it away, sending it along the near side boards. Donato dumping it into the zone, giving a race down low, and it's going to be battled for with Slaggert and Kulak. You got Raquel getting in there alongside Tanger, and now there's going to be Bertuzzi getting in there as well. Ultimately coming away with it down low in the near corner is going to be over to the far side. The Blackhawks on a shot and denied. A beautiful chance denied and a chance over to the near side. The Pens going to take it away. Here comes a chance. Again, that was right off a post. Again. Anxiety thing. What? That was an odd icing. But either way, flipping that puck up and around. Oh, man. So now over to near side circle in the offensive end for the Blackhawks. Face off won by the Pens. Raquel, 20 seconds remain in the period. Along the boards over to the far side. Into the near side in the offensive end. Taken away by the Blackhawks. Moving it up towards their offensive end. But the Pens take it back. 11 seconds remain in the period. 8, 7, 6 into the offensive end. Down low. And going to be maintained by Russ. Around over to the far side, and that is how this first period is going to come to a close with a score. The Pittsburgh Penguins 4, the Chicago Blackhawks nothing. Shots on goal are 11 for the Penguins and 7 for the Blackhawks. Oh, man.
I may go on up.
We're going to head on up. Party pooper. I know the Steelers' heartbreak took everything out of you. What's the big thing that's going to happen? Absolutely. Please. Yeah. That grease lightning, yeah. Yeah. There's that Grease Lightning ad again. Yeah. It's played a lot, but like Capital One nailed it with it. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a bit overdone, but they nailed it. At least if you're going to overplay an ad, at least nail the ad. But yeah. So we are rolling here at the end of the first period with a score of the Pens 4, Blackhawks nothing. Oh, man. That's about as entertaining a first 20 as you're going to get for the Penguins. 4 goals in the first 12 minutes and 3 seconds. Getting the goalie pulled at that point. And killing 2 penalties in that same time. Stream request. I know you said that. Which one? I don't see a Stars Flyers. I see Pens Flyers on March 7th. Might be high up. Oh, Pen Stars or no, Stars Flyers. I don't see one there, but we'll see. See what we can do. It was on Friday on TNT. The thing is that I don't schedule streams on Fridays or Saturdays because I don't know if I'm going to be going out with family at those times. I schedule them in the afternoons, but not in the evenings because, again, I don't know when I'm going out with family until the day of. So, but yeah, the Penguins coming away with a huge first period. It don't get much more entertaining than that, man. It really don't. Go ahead and take a look over here. Okay. But yeah, let's go through the rest of the games in the NHL right now. See what kind of news we got. The Canadians, whoa! Canadians having a 3-goal third period to tie it up and send it to a shootout now. Yaroslav Slavkovsky, Noah Dobson, and Yaroslav Slavkovsky again setting themselves on the board in that third period. Isles and Blue Jackets going final at 4-2. The Leafs and Red Wings at nothing after 1 as well. And of course, we're 4-0 after 1. Going into our individual goals here. The scoring was started a minute 38 into the period with Anthony Mantha getting an unassisted goal. Followed up at 7:19 by Brian Rust. Assisted by Crosby and Tanger to make it a 2-0 game. Then Justin Brazeau getting a goal with an assist by Mantha and Novak at 8:20. And then 12:03, Brian Rust yet again getting his second of the period, second of the night. And able to get the assist there are Shea and Lizotte. Meanwhile, the penalties, 3 penalties by the Penguins and 1 by the Blackhawks in that period. The 2 penalties by the Penguins initially were Brian Rust at 9:56, 2 minutes for holding. And then Tanger at 13:45, 2 minutes for high sticking. Then Noel Acciari and Connor Murphy of the Penguins and Blackhawks respectively get a 5-minute for fighting and are at 18:16. So taking a look here as well at the stats on this game, the Pens have won 9 of faceoffs, the Blackhawks winning 10. Penguins only getting credited now with 10 shots on goal to only 7 for Chicago. 9 penalty minutes for the Pens, 5 for the Blackhawks. 13 hits for Chicago, 6 for the Penguins. But the Pens with 7 blocked shots, man. They are giving Shilovs a lot of help out there. A lot of help. Meanwhile, 5 giveaways to 10. Blackhawks with 10 giveaways. And both teams have 2 takeaways. Again, this is the first of 2 games these teams will play against each other. They'll meet again pretty much exactly a month from now. In Pittsburgh on January 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Diving into our shots on goal real quick. For the Penguins, your shots on goal breakdown as follows. 1 shot on goal for number 16, Justin Brazeau. 2 shots on goal for number 17, Brian Rust. 1 shot on goal for number 19, Connor Dewar. 2 shots on goal for number 39, Anthony Mantha. 1 shot on goal for number 41, Ville Koivunen. 2 shots on goal for number 3, Jack St. Ivany. And 1 shot on goal for number 58, Chris Letang. Looking at your Blackhawks shots on goal, their 7 breakdown as follows. 1 by number 16, Jason Dickinson. 1 by number 17, Nick Foligno. 1 by number 24, Sam Lafferty. 1 by number 28, Andre Burakovsky. 1 shot on goal for number 59, Tyler Bertuzzi. And 2 shots on goal for number 84, Landon Slaggert. All right. Let me see here. I need to make a couple more adjustments to the code here, because I need to do it. So go ahead and update them. Nope. No. Okay. Oh, let's see. There we go. I've updated that, and we are ready to rumble here. We'll also provide some updates here on the NFL as we get them from the Sunday night football game between the Bears and the 49ers. So we will see. Also taking a look at the Olympics. We'll be doing a couple of Olympics games, I would imagine. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. Yeah, just taking a look over on X as we have some time. Sports Trigger saying go Niners. Oh man, but Linus Ullmark taking a leave of absence for personal reasons from the Ottawa Senators. Let's see. Let us see. So just taking a look here. Let me see. How do NHL depth charts work? So basically, in the NHL, there's not really a sense of a quote-unquote depth chart. It's lines. Players move up and down lines, but consistently, you'll try to keep lines together for chemistry. Sometimes they'll shake up the lines if things just aren't working. Like they broke up the kid line for a little bit for the Penguins, then put them back together. Injuries are usually filled with players who are either still on roster or injury, replacements, or sometimes it'll be from call-ups. In fact, a lot of times it's from call-ups. Because there's only so many spots. I think it's only, 24 or 26 spots on an NHL roster, active roster? And that includes your 2 goalies, your, what is that, 4 times 3 is 12 forwards, and your 6 defenders. So there's not really a lot of room for injuries or backups. There's some, but there's not a whole lot. So a lot of times it's filled in by, players being called up. So like the Penguins, if they have, let's say, Jack St. Ivany and Connor Clifton and Ryan Shea get injured, you're going to be pulling up probably Matt Dumba and maybe someone else from Wilkes-Barre Scranton. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how it works. There's not really depth. It's just lines. And usually your top 2 lines of forwards are more of they're going to get most of the ice time compared to the other lines. They're going to get more. And they're more so for goal scoring. And then your bottom 2 lines are more so for, hey, we're going to, take opportunities when we can, but we're mostly using it to help fill up some time, don't mess things up, keep some offensive pressure when needed, but we're not expecting as many goals out of you. We'd like them, but we're not expecting. Let's say I do a sim on Hurricanes and Penguins game on Tuesday the 30th. Could I just remove injured players and let the game itself from the lines? I mean, you could do that. I don't know how the modern NHL games are, if they have the established connections with with the AHL or not. But if they don't, I'm sure you could, add those players in to be able to make it happen. And actually, there's a really great resource I can recommend to you. It's tough to know lines more than a couple hours out of a game, because they do change so often. But there's a website called dailyfaceoff.com. And that's how I get all of my lines. And I've seen, occasionally it's a little bit off. Don't get me wrong. It's not perfect. But you can use that to help set your lines. And that can really help you. Like right now, it told me going into today for the Penguins that they were going to have Blake Lizotte on the fourth line. And sure enough, he's on the fourth line. So, that's something I can say would be a good help for you. Or at least I can imagine being a good help. So, that's what I use. Let's take a look real quick at Money Puck, though, real quick. Because I do like to look at the data on Money Puck as well. And they are giving the Penguins a 99.941% chance of victory. Blackhawks at a 0.059%. Meanwhile, looking at the deserve to win-o-meter, it's the Blackhawks at 64.8%. Okay, then. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and see. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Go to analytics and see how we are rolling. Little reload going, and we are just checking a couple things out as we have a little bit of time here in between periods. Having a good time, And let's see. But yeah, it's just crazy. It is just crazy. The Blackhawks, in all intents and purposes, have been pretty dominant on the way this game has been. So what it is the power play units are, if you're on the power play, those are the 5 that are going to be on first usually. But if you go on to daily faceoff, right? In fact, let me go ahead and actually add my screen to this, so you guys can see what I am referring to. This and this. And let me go ahead and change the window capture real quick. Yeah, so here, let me go ahead and if I do this, do that. Move this up here. Alt to cut off this portion. So yeah, using daily faceoff, you see right here, these sections. The forwards, this setup here, this top one way up here, that is your first line. So the Penguins' first line tonight is Rickard Rakell, Sidney Crosby, and Brian Rust. Your second line is here, Anthony Mantha, Tommy Novak, Justin Brazeau. Third line here is the kid line, Rucker McGroarty, Ben Kindle, Ville Koivunen. And down here is your fourth line, that being Connor Dewar, Blake Lizotte, and Noel Acciari. And then, going into your defensive pairings, these are your projected defensive pairs. First pair, second pair, third pair. So your first pair is Parker Wotherspoon, Erik Karlsson. Second pair, Brett Kulak and Tanger. Third is Shea and St. Ivany. The first power play unit is your first set. So if you're on the power play, this is the first 5 you're going to send out. And then if they need rest, you're going to send out this 5. Let's see, we got Manzang. Oh yeah, what a great game so far. Absolutely, baby. The Pittsburgh Penguins are absolutely dominating. Absolutely dominating. And then you have your penalty kill units. Again, let's say you commit a penalty, you're shorthanded. These are going to be the first 4 you have generally. And then this will be the second 4. Yeah. And then the goalies, you can just choose pretty much whoever. Generally, teams are going to alternate goalies every other game, usually. So, if you see that Carolina has used, let's say the Penguins, they used Skinner before the break. They're using Shelovs tonight. I'd imagine on Tuesday, they probably go back to Stu. But they could play Shelovs, but I'd imagine they go back to Stu. And you could just use your head about that and say, oh, Carolina, let's say they've used, Let me pull up Carolina's goalies here so I'm not talking out my butt. So, yeah, no, for Carolina, it's Svechnikov, Aho, Stankoven, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you got it. But let's say they've used, Fyodor Chekhov for like 3 games straight. They're probably going to go Brandon Bussi. But with the goalies, it really is, kind of a toss-up. But I would do your research ahead just to make sure that, let's say they've used, Kochetkov for 3 straight games leading up to that Pens game. They're almost assuredly going to go Bussi. So, but yeah, and if you need any help, any other help, man, reach out to me, man. I'm definitely willing to help you, man. It's no problem. I've been learning this year, and I've been picking it up pretty quick. So if you need help, man, reach out. Hopefully it's gonna get better for us. I mean, the thing is, it's not necessarily on Stu. I've watched the game Stu has started, and I can't blame Stu for the reason the Pens have lost. The problem the Pens have had is their defensive players combined have the defensive IQ of a college player. I mean, they don't, Erik Karlsson is, yeah, I'm a defensive player, but I'm going to spend a lot of time on the offensive zone because I want to get goals. Wotherspoon is still developing. Tanger, adjust the camera real quick. Okay. But yeah, like Tanger, he has the issue of sometimes his brain turns into scrambled eggs. So, again, sometimes he makes some pretty costly mistakes in the defensive end. And then you just have some underdeveloped talent, with Shea and St. Ivany. Kulak, I haven't seen enough of to develop an opinion on. But a lot of times it's been, the Pens let McDavid break away, or the Pens aren't defending at all, giving the Leafs a beautiful opportunity and basically a gifted goal. And that's my problem that's where I'm seeing the problem with the Penguins this year. Is that they're not really getting a lot of support for the goalies. And that's why December and November have been horrible. They haven't had anyone play defense on this team. You know what I mean? If I were the Penguins GM at that point, if I were Dubas, I'd be saying, fair defenders who know defense. I mean, they didn't have anyone playing defense. Not to crap on the team too hard, but that was my gripe with them. So start of the second period here, the Blackhawks win the draw, dumping it into the offensive zone over to the far side, off the stick of Karlsson. The near side to Wotherspoon, moving up along the near side boards. Into the offensive end they go, flipping it around. That's going to be Vlasic with the puck over to the far side for Chicago. And the Pens are going to maintain the zone, but going to be taken right back by Vlasic and the Blackhawks. Clearing it out of the zone to the offensive end. Here comes Bertuzzi, looking for some help at the top of the zone. Sending it towards the net. Not going to go. Loose puck to the far side. Karlsson trying to send it out. Bertuzzi battling to keep it in. Over to the near side. A race to that puck. Another tie-up along the boards is incoming. And going down into the corner down low. Bertuzzi battling for it alongside a couple of other players. It's a bit of a tie-up here. Into that corner. And that puck's going to get cleared by Chicago. They still have a shot over to the near side. Denied by Shelovs. Over to the far side. Over to the top of the zone. Back again over to that far side. Shot. And a nice glove save by Artie Shelovs. And that's the thing, is that Shelovs is also a good prospect. He just had a bit of a down, couple months. Had a bit of a down couple months. But I think the Penguins have a very bright goaltending future. I think they have the brightest goaltending future, dare I say, in the NHL. I mean, you got Hirashov, who has shown flashes of brilliance. He still needs development, so he's still down in the AHL. Hirashov is developing in the NHL this year. He's growing, Shelovs is growing in the NHL this year. You know what I mean? And Stu is not a bad goalie. So Kulak, after the draw, working with the puck for the Pens to the near side, moving it up through center ice towards the offensive end, taken away by Levshinov. And the Pens trying to take it away in the offensive end, but sending it around is Grzelcyk to the far side, to the top of the zone. The Pens maintaining possession over to the near side. Pens fans wanting a penalty, and there's a delayed penalty on Chicago. So here we go. We have a delayed penalty coming up. The Pens are effectively on a power play. We're going to call it such. Even though it's a delayed penalty, we're going to put up the power play graphic for the Penguins because they're playing a 6-on-5 game right now. Over to the near side, you got McGroarty out there. The Pens taking it back down low. Pens trying to extend this power play as much as they can. Over to the far side, working with it, over to the near. And moving around again to the near side of Blake Lizotte, passing wing to wing towards the offensive end, racing down low. And it's going to be touched up by Grizzly. So the Pens going on their first power play of the night, baby. Realistic Captain JW Buffett. Yes, it is, because we don't have room for the roof of this tree, the top of this tree. So, because the top of the tree would be through the ceiling, we can't do that. We haven't normally had it down here before. But, because of that, this is the first year I've fully down here. We put it up, and we don't have room for it. And I'm watching the game on AT&T Sportsnet. Or Pittsburgh Sportsnet, sorry. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Over to the far side, board to the top of the zone to the near side. Working with it along the board, trying to send it down low. That's off a Rustic. Down low, battling with Raquel. Bantha, trying to take it away from the Blackhawks, from Crevier. Over to the far side, they clear the zone. It's going to be Carlton now with the puck to the near side. But yeah, it's on Pittsburgh Sportsnet. You can also get the Pittsburgh Sportsnet app if you have it on your TV provider. But here we go. Crosby with speed, passing over to the near side to Russ. Crosby to the top of the zone, and they clear themselves out. Over to the neutral zone, back into the defensive end goes Erik Karlsson. Spin around. Oh, man. 10 games, 7 goals, and 35 opportunities for the power play at 20%. Crosby passing wing to wing, losing possession, and going to be taken by the Blackhawks. Clearing it out all the way down low, and Shelov's going to send it around the far side for Karlsson. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I'm coming off a little bit of a cold from Christmas, so still have a little bit of residual cough, which is unfortunate. But here we go. Over to the near side. It's going to be off of Novak. Trying to work down low, passing across towards. That's going to be Brazeau. Not going to go. Battling in the Blackhawks. Taking it away through center ice now to the near side. Dumping it into the zone. Giving chases. Tanger back in behind Shelovs. To the far side. And I see your message, Sports Victor. I'll get to you in a second here. Over to the far side. McGroarty trying to find somewhere to go. Battling for that possession. Cleared out again. 22 seconds remain on the power play. Chasing down here is going to be Kindle. Sending it behind the net to Tanger on the far side. Tanger to the near side to Novak. Novak working his way up to the offensive end of the near side to McGroarty. McGroarty passing in front. Chance, not going to go. A shot, not going to go again. Over to the near side. They clear themselves out of the zone. And that's how this power play is going to come to a close. Oh, here we go. That's going to be Kindle, leaving it down low for Tanger, back behind his own net. Get up now through the near side, through center ice, and passing to Shea on the near side boards. Dumping into the offensive end, down low to the far side. That's going to be Blake Lizotte trying to get that puck away. He does. Working with it around to the top of the zone to Shea. Shea again to the top to St. Ivany. Shot deflected, and a nice save by Soderblom. Has Blake Lizotte getting into it, I believe, with Donato. Bertuzzi getting involved. Yeah. But yeah, so what teams do you think, aside from the Penguins, do you think people would most likely watch an NHL 26 sim of? I could not tell you. You know, I know the Bruins, Canadians have some pretty big fan bases. I think anything with hockey just about would be watched at relatively similar rates because hockey is just that much closer knit of a community. You know what I mean? Like football, I am on fire for my team and it's only my team, ride or die. But with hockey, I get the impression a lot of hockey fans, they have their ride or die team, but they're just happy to watch hockey. You know what I mean? At least that's how I am. You know, I'm a ride or die with my Penguins, but I just love watching hockey in general. So, you know, that's kind of what I would say. Up to the top of the zone, a chance off the faceoff, not going to go for the Pens. Over to the near side, working with it, the Pens take it away, down low they go, and the puck's taken back by Connor Murphy. The Blackhawks moving it into the neutral zone, over to the far side they go. Dumping it in down low behind the net. That's going to be Jack St. Ivany. Can't control it. Over to Shea. Over to the near side to Lizotte. The Pens' fourth line's out there now. Over to Achari. Over to Dewar. We're sending it in down low. Looking for Achari to the far side. Maintained by St. Ivany. Over to the far side to Lizotte. Over to Shea. Shea back over to... So they clear the zone. And the Blackhawks catching a big, big break on that one here, but the Pens losing control. The Blackhawks take it back over with a chance, a shot, and a nice save by Artie Shelov's a nice freeze of the puck. Ugh. Okay. Man. The line change happening. Could not hit Crosby before he hit the ice. And, yeah. So, we'll see here. 14:56 to go here in the second. There's open hockey and basketball sims that do good and keep my channel active during the NFL offseason. Well, hey, we'll see. Here we go, over to the far side, working with it, down low to the near side. Shelov's with the puck, leaving it there behind his net for Wotherspoon to the far side. Moving it up along the boards, in towards the offensive end. Going to be over there for Vlasic. Into the chance. Offensive zone breakaway for Crosby. He shoots and he's stopped. What a chance for Crosby, and what a save by Arvid Soderblom. A beautiful save there by Soderblom. Rather unfortunate that it happened against Crosby. But hey, it was a great, great opportunity. Oh, man. Let me take a look here. So here we go. 14.5 to play. Face-off won by the Blackhawks on the defensive end to the near side. Kept in for the moment by the Penguins. A chance, battling for it down low. Russ trying to hit Crosby on the far side. Loose puck in front of the net. Gets cleared all the way out, though. And the Pens will give chase. Parker Wotherspoon working now over to the near side. Along the boards, trying to pass it up and dumping it into the offensive end. There they go to the far side, battling for that possession to the top of the zone. Pens trying to keep it in. And the Blackhawks ultimately going to come away with it. To the near side they go. Get up towards the offensive end, sending it around the net, over to the far side. Back in behind the net to the near side to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon passing wing to wing up through the ice and taken away by the Blackhawks off the stick of Sam Lafferty. Into the offensive end, though, the Pens take it back. Defensively in the near side boards. That's going to be Wotherspoon. Look, Carlson on the wing to wing. Looking for somewhere to go. Carlson up the boards to the far side and going to send it all around. Going to be stopped there by Soderblom to the near side. The Blackhawks taking it out. Going the other way with it now is going to be number 34, Colton Dock. Into the offensive end, but the Pens take it right back. Over to the far side, working through center ice. Ville Koivunen passing over to Kindle. Shot, not going to go. Loose puck to the near side, maintained by Kulak. Battling for that possession is Kulak, sending it around the net to the far side. That's going to be Tanger now, down low for Kulak. Back to Tanger, shot, not going to go, and a nice glove save for Arvid Soderblom. All right. Let's see. Angel 26. 1 GB. GB gonna take 40 minutes to install. Oh man. 7 will take half an hour or hour and a half. I have no clue what 2K is doing, man. I have no clue. Man. But we'll see. Let me see. Man. I didn't even realize 2K had that much bloat. Let's see. That's me saying I need weed, bro. Oh, man. Oh, I mean, I'm sure Blackhawks fans need some after the way that first period went, man. There only needs to be a 2K online and 2K offline install. I could see it. I could see it. But yeah. We will see. Let's see if we have any updates on when the NHL or NFL Week 18 schedule is going to be released. I would think that would happen later tonight during halftime. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Let's see. Let us see. Over half of that is online. I could see that. I could definitely see that. NFL. Okay. So here we go. He's all going to be won by the Blackhawks, working around the near side, wing to wing in the defensive end. Working it up now for Green. Towards the offensive end, battling for that possession over to the far side, clearing the zone. And the Blackhawks giving chase all the way down on the defensive end. Over to the near side they go, working with that puck, sending it up along the boards to the offensive end. And it's going to be icing on the Blackhawks. Okay. Let us see. The Pens in the offensive zone draw. Going to be taken here for the Pens and won by the Blackhawks. Over to the near side boards, trying to clear the zone. Kept in by Kulak for the time being. But the puck does clear out of the zone. Kulak aggressively fighting for it. Puck gets sent back in, and it's going to be off the stick of Grizzly. Far side, it's going to be Green moving into the offensive end. The Pens take it back. Up through center ice to the near side, trying to hit. That's going to be off the stick there of Brazeau. Taken back by Levshunov and cleared out. Pens now over to the near side. 3-on-5 into the zone. A chance. Can't get a clean pass and shoot off. Pantha back in behind the net, down low, battling for it. Over to the near side. A chance on a wraparound. Not going to go. The Blackhawks taking it away. Working with it now. The Blackhawks to the offensive end, but taken right back by Shea. Over to the near side to Mantha. Working now towards the offensive end goes Crosby. Over to the far side, deflected away and taken back by Shea, thankfully. But deflected away out of the zone by Burakovsky. Over to the far side, still working with that possession into the offensive end, taken back by Chicago. But the Pens take it back and flip it right back in the zone, back in behind Soderblom. Over to the far side, trying to clear the zone. They do. And the Pens will get possession off of number 5, Ryan Shea. Far side board, still battling for that possession. Loose puck, Shea. Over to Raquel to the near side to the offensive end, losing control. Taken by Levshunov over to the far side. Battling for that possession. Rust in there. Rust and Crosby in there for the Penguins with Vlasic over there for Chicago. A chance now to the near side. And they clear their own zone because they can't take a pass. It's going to be Carlson now back in behind his own net. 11 minutes remain here in the second period. And working through the far side of the ice. To go, Carlson passing up through center ice to the offensive end. Here's a chance for Raquel. And a shot's denied. A nice denial by Soderblom over to the far side. Back in behind the net to the near side. Looking for it is Wyatt Kaiser. But Nola Chari with possession. Trying to send it to the top of the zone. Loose puck taken by Chicago. Going out the other way. Off the stick of Bertuzzi. He gets hung around a little bit. Goes down to the ice. And a nice save and freeze by Artur Shilov. All right. Let's see. What in the world? Let me see. Oh, okay. The only problem is I see myself running into is uploading that day. Lots of teams who play back-to-back days may be an issue. Potentially, but, I think I think you'll be good. I think you'll be good. You can even run the sim for one game, or for the next game while they're playing one game. You know what I mean? Like, Chicago played a back-to-back. You could have played the sim for this game last night during the Blackhawks game. Here we go. The Pens working along the far side boards. A bit of a tie up there. Lizotte working with that puck. Get along the far side. Taken back by Chicago. Going back up the other way into the offensive end off the stick of Lardis. Back in behind the net they go. Battling for that possession. Taken back by the Pens behind the net in the near corner. Coming in towards the offensive end. Achari. A couple of big checks. And taken back by Connor Murphy and the Blackhawks. Into the offensive end they go. Backing around the near side. Trying to battle for it off the stick here of Foligno to the top of the zone. Murphy to the far side. Shot. and deflected away, not going to go. To the near side, sent in by Murphy into the low corner, back in behind the net. The Pens trying to keep it away. Lizotte, not able to connect. Over to the far side, down low, and that puck goes loose, still into the far side, taken over by the Pens. Flipping it out of the zone. Looking to take it back, though, is going to be Murphy. Looking to pass it up to the near side along the boards. Into the neutral zone is Doc. Looking to move it to the offensive end to Foligno. Sending it down low over to the far side boards. And let's see. Into the near side. Shot. Not going to go, and he scores. Foligno gets the rebound. Is able to punch it right in to make this game 4-1. The thing is, all you have to do, Sports Predictor, is run the sim while the game is going on, and then as soon as the game wraps up, make the thumbnail. Or, make the thumbnail and then update, add the records after. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. Easy. Oh, man. That was a nice one. Doc had the shot, and Foligno able to just hit the deflection right there. I'd say it's bad. I don't know that it's very bad. I don't know that it's very bad necessarily. That's first goal of the season for Nick Foligno and his first game played since November 15th. And the Penguins going to lose the draw over to the near side board. Granted, this could be opening the floodgates for Chicago. We hope not. They've been there too many times before. Over to the near side. The Blackhawks with possession here. Wing-to-wing pass there from Levshunov. And out of the neutral zone. Levshunov now over to the near side boards. Get up towards the offensive end. Knowing the Pens, I'm not celebrating yet. Oh, I'm not either, but I'm not saying it's the end of the world. I'm cautiously optimistic. Near side, and the Pens working with it. That's going to be Tanger dumping it into the offensive zone. Down low to the far side. Actually gets gloved up by Soderblom. Man. Yeah, I mean, I try to be cautiously optimistic, Like, I know a lot of Pittsburgh fans can tend to say, well, Pens gave up a goal, collapse is imminent, it's over. That's my dad. That's my dad through and through. First, opening kickoff for the Steelers on week 1, and they muff it. Well, season's over, it's done. We're screwed, it's over. So, I know how some Pittsburgh fans can get. So I try to be like the sounding board, the cautiously optimistic kind of guy, where I'm not going to be like, hey, we're going to win, it's over. But I'm not like, it's done, we let up a goal. I think I'm just overthinking it. Trying to reduce. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I would say for the most part, the lines in NHL should be pretty close. Or close enough to use. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. We will see. Do we have any updates on Week 18 schedule release? Taking a look on X. Let's see. Let us see. Taking a look here at 8:36 to go in the period. We are back here in Chicago. Okay. The Bears are already winning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they're up 7-0. Well, here we go. We are back here in Chicago, ready to go for this Penguins draw here in their 4-1 lead over the Blackhawks. And here we go. The Pens losing the draw over to the near side. The Blackhawks trying to clear it out of the zone to the near side and flipping it out. Still battling for that possession. The Pens trying to take it away, but the Blackhawks working with it. Bertuzzi into the offensive end, looking for somewhere to go. Battling, and that's going to be taken away by Rust. Over to the far side. Moving it up is Crosby. Over to the near side, still battling for that possession. And going to be flipped over to the near side to Tanger. Tanger dumping it down low over to the far side. And going to be Vlasic with the puck. To the far side now, working it around, trying to move it up through the ice, into the offensive end to the near side, and a chance for the Blackhawks. Over to the near side they go. Still battling for that possession. Going to be taken away by the Blackhawks at the top of the zone. Penalty on Chicago. Too many men. A bench penalty. Let's go. Let's go! Bench penalty gives the Pens a power play. Wait, so the Niners got the ball first. Purdy throws a pick six. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yeah, there is 6 skaters for Chicago. Wait a minute on the field. Blackhawks 10-goal penalty. Automatic. First down. Too many men. Chicago. 10-goal penalty. Automatic. First down. So here we go. The Pens. It's off. Going to be won by the Penguins at the top of the zone. Over to the near side. Connecting with Koivunen. Passing across in front of the net. Down low on a wraparound chance. And he scores! A beautiful goal there. 4. Who is that here? Who was that? That is going to be Justin Brazeau! Look at that. That was one of those goals that it was just floating in. That thing was going in at the speed of a school zone, man. It looked like it was a school zone going in. It was like a freaking mobility scooter. That was how slow it was. It went in on a freaking mobility scooter. That is about the slowest speed I've seen a puck enter the net that was not an empty netter. Oh my gosh. Over to the far side, the Pens slipping it into the offensive end. They go to the near side. Blackhawks taking it away. Over to the far side, off of Levshunov. And now Grizzlick and Levshunov in there for the Blackhawks. You got Lizotte and Achari battling for it with the Penguins. And to the top of the zone, the Pens take it. Shea over to St. Ivany. St. Ivany sending it around the near side. Passing across from Novak. Down low again, over to Novak. Shot! Not going to go. Loose puck in front. Going to be maintained by Grizzlick. Over to the far side. Maintained now by the Penguins. Taking it down low. Back in behind the net to the near side. Battling for that possession. Levshunov passing it along the boards. And the Blackhawks take it up the other way. Under 7 minutes to play here in the second period here. With the Pens having a 5-1 lead, and Pittsburgh takes it away over to the far side in the defensive end to the near to Shea. Shea working around, trying to leave it back there. Leaves it. Shot by Novak. He scores! Tommy Novak. Or no, was that Brazeau? That was again Brazeau. That was freaking Brazeau. Let's go, Justin Brazeau. Wait, hold on. The Pens have multiple hat trick opportunities now. Let's go. Run it up. Yes, sir, Dave. Yes, sir. Oh, my gosh. So that means goals. Let's see who has goals. 2 goals. 2 goals for the Penguins. Let's see. Oh, wait. Sorry. Hold on. Hat trick. That was a hat trick for Brazeau. That was a hat trick. Over the glass, they should have come. So here we go, over to the near side. Donato dumping it into the offensive end. Over to the far side, the Blackhawks go. Up to the top of the zone, a shot, not going to go, and it goes in the net off of Shilov. Son of a gun. Lawrence on a goal. Man. Wow. It literally deflects off Shilov's into the net. Are you freaking kidding me? Right after the Pens get a hat trick, you're going to do that? It literally... What? Oh my gosh, that was a stupid goal. I can't freaking believe that. It literally... The goal was scored because it was wide of the net, bounces off the board behind the net, shoots up, and routes it off of Shilov's leg into the net. Are you freaking kidding me? That is the stupidest goal I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. So here we go over into the far side. Vlasic is going to be taking it back in behind his own net to the near side. Working with that puck. The Pens taken away. Wotherspoon over to Rust. Into the offensive end they go. Battling for that possession down low into the corner over to the far side. The Pens trying to take it away. Rust in a bit of a tie-up there for that puck. Now working along the boards, and it's going to be taken at the top of the zone. The Pens flipping it right back in. Down low behind the net to the near side go the Blackhawks. Working with that puck over to the near side boards, trying to flip it to the offensive end for the Blackhawks. They do. Working around to the top of the zone. Passing in front. Loose puck into the corner. Could not get a goal. Bertuzzi behind the net to the far side. He goes. Passing across to the near side. Pass, shot, not going to go. Bertuzzi to the top of the zone again. Levshunov sends it wide of the net to the far side. Off a Donato stick now to the top of the zone. Sends it towards the net. Not going to go again. Loose to the near side. Battling for that possession. Raquel. Down low to the far side. Working with that puck now to the near side. Come the Penguins. That's going to be Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon passing up over to the far side. That's going to be in there. Stands here. I believe that was Hanger. Over to the near side to Koivunen. Koivunen trying to send to the top of the zone. Shot by Kulak. Loose in front of the net. Loose now to the near side as it goes down low. Donato sends it around, and that puck gets cleared out of the zone. That's Tanger now back in behind the net. His own net with the puck. Over to the far side. Back over to the near. Loose puck. Tanger passes to no one. This is what we don't like. Tanger is able to take it away at least. And over to, that's going to be McGroarty. Still having that kid line out there. That's going to be to Kindle. Kindle now looking for somewhere to go. Passing across. Shot by McGroarty. Not going to go. Over to the far side behind the net. Again, battling into that corner down low. To the top of the zone. The Blackhawks get possession. Moving it back the other way for Donato to the offensive end. Passing it in down low behind the net. And the Pens will get possession over to the near side. Over to Novak. Novak passing across. Towards the offensive end they go, but not quite yet. Now taking it away is going to be Avalardis' stick. Passing around. Loose puck over to the near side. Here comes a chance for Novak. Rushing in on a breakaway. He shoots. He's denied. Nice save there by Soderblom. Over to the near side. Working with that puck is Wyatt Kaiser. Passing it up towards the offensive end. Taken back by Mantha and the Penguins. Into the neutral zone. That puck goes over to the near side boards. Wyatt Kaiser with the puck into the offensive end and offside Chicago. Oh my gosh. That was a hat trick for Brazeau. We're still waiting on a hat trick for Rust. Man. That's crazy. We're still waiting on a Brian Rust hat trick, though. That's what we need. That is the next thing we need. Let me grab my hat real quick. Because if we get a hat trick, I celebrate. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Man. There we go. Back and blunking into the Christmas tree. And here we go. Oh. Let me grab myself a couple cough drops here real quick. I need them. I need them. Okay. Waiting to see when we have the Week 18 schedule. Okay. Let me see. Man. For shot attempts into electrodynamic, like a 69%. Oh my gosh. We're back here in Chicago. 4 minutes to play here in the second period. The Pens nursing a 6-2 lead. Oh, man. Beautiful opportunities there. The Pens working with that puck now, dumping it into the offensive end to the far side. Working off the stick of Doc. Over to the far side, trying to wrap around for the Pens. And a loose puck going to be taken by the Blackhawks. Over to the far side, to the offensive end they go, to the near side, working with that puck. Sending it around down low to the far side, over to the near corner, and flipping that puck up off a Lizotte stick over to Shea. Shea moving into the offensive end, passing over to Achari. Shot, and going to be gloved by Soderblom. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let us see. Oh, off into zone draw for the Pens on the far side. With that puck, going to be won by the Blackhawks. Rust ends up with it, though, over to the far side. And Vlasic now trying to take it away for Chicago, but Raquel takes it away. Up to the top of the zone, working with it now, sending it down low off of Carlson's stick to the near side corner. Facing for it now, Rust going to send it around over towards Crosby, back down to Raquel. Into the corner again, Raquel working with that puck now. Top of the zone to Wotherspoon. Wing over to Carlson, passing down low, over to Vlasic it goes, and gets cleared out of the zone. And here comes Bertuzzi on a breakaway chance. He shoots. He's denied. Over to the near side boards, and the Pens are going to end up trying to clear that zone. But still looking for possession here off of Crevier's stick over to the far side. Connecting over there with number 84, Slaggert. And going down low again to Bertuzzi to the near side boards again. Trying to move it up, and Crosby wills. And through center ice, over into the offensive end. He dumps it back in behind the net there of Soderblom. Over to the near side now, the Blackhawks with possession, moving it up the other way. The offensive end, but taken back by the Pens. Here comes a chance. Kindle looking for some help, going wing to wing over to the far side. That's going to be Tanger. Tanger taking it back, sending it again down low to the far side. Off the stick of Koivunen. Battling for that puck, Koivunen. Up to the top of the zone to Tanger. Tanger sending it towards the net. Not going to go, and taken out by the Blackhawks going the other way. But they clear it out all the way. No icing to the near side. Kulak with the puck. Sending it back in behind the net over to the far side to Tanger. Tanger now along the near side boards towards the offensive end, but it's going to be taken back by the Blackhawks off of Lardis. Far side to the offensive end come the Blackhawks on a bit of a rush. A shot, and he's denied by Shilovs. Oliver getting into it with Kulak a little bit after the play. Billy Koivunen in there as well as Tanger. Okay. Let's see. Ugh. So, working with the Penguins here, seeing what they've got in store for us tonight. And here we go. 1:41 to play here in the second. 101 seconds. Face-off going to be won by the Blackhawks. Over to the near side to Levshunov. Shot going to go wide over to the far side. Dropping around from Donato to the near side. Still battling along the boards. Taking it close towards the net. Loose puck in front. Loose to the near side. And the Pens have possession. Getting ready to take it the other way with a bit of speed. Here come the Penguins. Looking for somewhere to go. That's Achari. Trying to connect with Lizotte. Lizotte going to take it down low into the corner to the far side. Looking to send to the top of the zone. Kept in by the Pens. Over to the near side. He scores! Goal! Achari, baby! Let's go! 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 Woo! A beautiful play for the Penguins, baby. Look at that. Down low, Lizotte able to send it around to the top of the zone. Sending it down low, and a chance. Easy deflection off Achari. Now let's see. You can't pull Soderblom. You're not going to pull Soderblom, are you? Oh, man. A beautiful play there for the Penguins. And they have a chance. They've almost doubled their goals in the second period. Third goal this season, 2 goals in the last 3 games for Noel Achari. Oh, man. Puck goes out of play here. And 109 to play. 69 seconds left in the period. Nice. Oh, man. Pittsburgh Mother-loving Penguins, baby. helping ease the blow of the Steelers' loss. The Blackhawks win the draw down into their own defensive end to the near side, working with it down low. The Pens still searching for blood. Over to the far side, moving it out of the zone, taken back by Novak. Over to the far side, sending it up along the boards now to Mantha. Down low again, going to hit St. Ivany. St. Ivany going around behind the net to the far side he goes. Ready to move it up, sending it near side off the stick of Brazeau. Racing down low and going to go back in behind the net's Vlasic. Over to the far side, maintained by the Pens. 39 seconds to go in the period, over to the near side. Chasing for it is going to be a chance here. Mantha with the puck. Battling for it. He's tied up big time there alongside a couple other players like Crevier. Still trying to see who's going to come away with it here. 24 seconds remain in the period. And the Blackhawks come away with it off a Doc's stick. Over to the far side, maintained by the Pens. A shot! Not going to go. Over to the far side, Brazeau. Down low, Vlasic takes it away. Working with that puck. 11, 10, 9. Pens with possession. 8, 7, 6. Into the offensive end behind the net. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is how your second period is going to come to a close with a score. The Pittsburgh Penguins 7, the Chicago Blackhawks 2. Shots on goal for the Penguins 22, 15 for Chicago. We'll go ahead and take a look at our second period breakdown after I update this to say E2. Okay. So, let's see. Diving into second period shots on net. 13 for the Penguins, 8 for the Blackhawks. Going through our team stats. 23 shots on goal total, 15 for Chicago. The Pens have won 18 faceoffs. The Blackhawks winning 21. The Penguins, 50% on power plays. They are 1 for 2. The Blackhawks are 0 for 2 at 0%. Both teams have 9 PIMs, penalty minutes. The Blackhawks delivering 24 hits to 13 for the Penguins. 8 block shots for Pittsburgh, 3 for Chicago. 13 giveaways by the Blackhawks, but 10 by the Pens, and 4 takeaways apiece. Again, this is the first of 2 games these two teams will play this year. They're going to play again in Pittsburgh on January 29th. So, going into our second period goals, we had 5 goals scored that period. And the scoring was started with Nick Foligno, 10:50 into the period. 4-1 was the score after that backhand shot by Foligno, assisted by Doc and Lafferty. And then Justin Brazeau gets a power play goal at 12:20. Go up 5-1 on a backhand shot, assisted by Kindle and Koivunen. Then Brazeau gets his hat trick to go up 6-1 at 13:17 on a tip-in shot with assists by Dewar and Shea. Followed up immediately by Wyatt Kaiser at 13:30, assisted by, that will be number 20, Brian Green and Connor Murphy, to go 6-2 on that score at 13:30 on a wrister. And then Nola Chari at 18:48 into the period on a wrister, assisted by Jack St. Ivany and Blake Lizotte getting his second point of the night, 2 assists. So he has 2 assists tonight, 4 assists all season. Half of them have come tonight. Taking a look at that, it was a wrister, 7-2 the score at 18:48. All right. So let's go ahead real quick. Taking a look at the second period penalties at 1:54 into the period. Nick Lardis got 2 minutes for tripping. And at 12:12, the Blackhawks had a bench penalty for too many men. Taking a look real quick, the Niners and Bears tied at 7 real quick. And taking a look at the NHL, the Leafs and Red Wings. Moritz Seider, assisted by Raymond, getting a goal for the Red Wings after Matthew Nyes on a power play gets a goal assisted by Austin Matthews and John Tavares to be 1-1 at the end of 2. The Lightning did win the shootout, by the way, to win 5-4. With that being said, I will be right back. I need to run to the bathroom, and I'm going to talk to my dad real quick and say, hey, how does 7-2... All right, I'm back. I am back. How's it going, John? Man, big NHL fantasy. Beautiful. Beautiful, John. Oh, man. But yeah. We'll see. Depending on when this game ends, I think I'm probably going to try and see if I can maybe do a stream tonight upstairs, doing some NHL fantasy drafts, as a total noob. I've been wanting to do that stream, and I feel good, more than I should now. Well, how's it going, Jonah? Yeah. Steelers, we don't talk about Steelers, no. We talk only about hockey. Oh, man. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad today. But, John, the one thing you might have missed. The Penguins got the Blackhawks to pull their goalie in basically the first 12 minutes. It was 12 minutes and 3 seconds into the game. That has to be some sort of record for the shortest stint by a goalie. Yeah, we were cheering Go Pack Go last night, and then by the end we're like, bring out the cheese graters. We're done with this team. Useless piece of crap. Oh, man. It's a rather unfortunate night all around, you know? Part of me says the NFL wanted this to happen this way because, you know, ratings boost in Week 18. Yeah, John, it has to be some sort of record. 12 minutes and 3 seconds. It was 11:57 when they pulled their starting goalie, which was Spencer Knight. And Brazil with a hat trick, yes, sir. Brian Rust also has a shot at a trick if he gets a goal here in the third period. Also, another thing I did not mention, the Flyers and Kraken did play the first period. They're 0-0 after one. Yeah, D-line was getting shredded. I was watching that game. It was bad. Man. So, let's see. Let us see. Okay. Big fantasy day. We'll take a look. I'll take a look here. So, let's see. Wind advisory. Okay. Man. Okay. Take a look here. Y'all gotta win next week? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Let's take a look at John's fantasy. I'm getting pinged up and down and all around. Let's see. Larkin. Anthony Mantha. Justin Brazil, man. Oh, my gosh. Man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I might go live and do some fantasy drafting tonight as well. So, let us see. We're talking what? A couple, like an inch of snow? Far? Drats. I wanted more snow. Shoots 2 goals, Gensel negative. Yeah, but hey, you got the whatchamacallit, you got the trick for Brazil. Oh man. Looking at the throwback to the first Winter Classic, the Penn Sabres. Oh man. So we will see. We will see. Man. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. We will see. We will see. Man, 3 attempts, still can't get past 80%. Yowzers. All right. Yeah, so we're rolling here. I'm trying to give my voice a little bit of a rest because I have been dealing with a little bit of a dry throat today. So apologies if I'm not as super commentative during this intermission. I am doing everything I can to keep my voice hydrated, but I am dealing with a little bit of dryness today. Definitely has something to do with coming off of the cold I had on Christmas, but yeah. Man. Yeah, we will see. You also missed a fight, John. There was also a fight yesterday. Or not yesterday, in the second period or first period. So okay. Gosh. Arguing for Hagee and Jones. Oy. Oy, 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 oy. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Let me see. You wouldn't Larkin to, yeah, you would not expect Larkin to be negative. Absolutely not. Oh, we'll see. You will see. Do you have any updates from, oh, the Niners got a touchdown. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Okay. We're getting ready here for the third period. We'll go ahead and get this set up here. Then after the commercial, we'll be going to the third period. So let me go ahead and bing, bada boom. Yeah, we'll see if the Pens can maintain this, man. They have been dominant so far. Okay. Let us see. Taking a look again on X. We have a little bit of time trying to rest the voice a little bit here. Okay. Let us see. We will see. I think my mouse might be dying. Let me, where's, like, my charger? I have a charger. There it is. Also, John, ECHLers are no longer on strike. They're returning to their teams tomorrow, so. Because they have an agreement that is tentatively in place. Or, pending ratification, but, if they have it in place, it's going to be ratified. Okay. Let us see. Oh, yeah. We will see. With a burden, touchdown. Yeah, 35-yard touchdown for the Bears. Oh, man. The ECHL did miss some games. We would have streamed the Pens game, or the ECHL game today between the Wheeling Nailers and the Cincinnati Cyclones, if not for the strike. So, they did miss a weekend of games. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they missed the 3 days worth of games. But, they are making it, they are making it happen. Oh, yeah, you're good, John. All right. So we shall see. Let us see. Let us see. Real difference makers, Harrison Brenneke and Will Goff in the Junior World Championships. Man, they're doing well. Okay. Let us see. Yeah. We will see. We will see. Ready to roll here. Start of the third period. We are here and ready to go. Go ahead and get set up again. And here we are. Okay. All right, let's draw here. Here we go. Off one by the Pens through neutral zone, passing up into the offensive end. And Pens dump it into the offensive zone behind Soderblom. Over to the near side they go. Battling for that possession. And it gets cleared all the way out, and it's going to be Blackhawks icing. Okay. So, let's see. Face-off going to be one here in the Pens offensive zone by the Penguins. To the top of the zone they are, over to the far side. Being bullied for that puck. Wotherspoon could not control it, and it goes back to Carlson on the defensive end. The near side, moving into the offensive end. And they couldn't quite, so it's going to be Lizotte wing to wing in the defensive end for the Penguins. Far side, over to the near, flipping it into the offensive end they go. Back into the corner, back in behind the net. And going to be moved around along the far side boards where the Pens are trying to take it away from the Blackhawks. But Chicago comes away with it. On the far side, Wyatt Kaiser wing to wing over to the far side and gets cleared all the way out. Back in behind, Tanger. Far side to the offensive end they go, battling down low now, going to be around the near side. For the Blackhawks, going to be to the top of the zone. Penn's able to keep it in with Tanger for the moment. Still around, that's Raquel Crosby. Shot, not going to go. Crosby behind the net to the near side. Loose puck, Rust giving chase to the top of the zone. Tanger across. Over to the far side, still battling for it. Tanger going down low, looking for somewhere to send help. Back around to Raquel to Crosby. Crosby to Rust. Rust back down in again. Over to the far side, Raquel. Raquel over to Crosby. Crosby looking for somewhere to go to Raquel. Raquel back to Crosby. Crosby back to Raquel. Raquel not able to control it and taken the other way. I believe that's Wyatt Kaiser able to send it out. Let's drop, yeah. Oh yeah, that was a big thing that we knew was coming, a big temperature swing like that. Watching the models, we knew that was coming. But here we go, the Blackhawks moving up through the neutral zone to the offensive end, passing around, a chance for more, a shot, not gonna go, puck loose to the near side along the boards. Gonna get cleared out of the zone, and there they go towards the offensive end, battling down low into the corner. Looking for somewhere to move it now to the far side, the Blackhawks with possession. Moving it up to the top of the zone. Puck gets launched way up in the air and over to the far side boards. But there's going to be an offside on the Blackhawks. Okay. Nice, Petsko. Oh, here we go. Let us see. To the far side, battling for that possession, the Blackhawks. A chance, not going to get a shot off. Billy Koivunen over to the near side, looking for Rucker McGroarty, moving it into the zone, and it's Penguins icing. Only a couple is huge, yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, we knew that it was a big heat dome, followed by a big crashing cold front. All right. Oh, here we go. Face-off going to be won in the defensive end by the Pens. Shea around the near side to the far. And going to be into the defensive end of the Blackhawks where they'll take it away. Over to the near side. Moving it around, clearing it up. And it is going to be down in behind the net. There goes Shea with the puck. Over to the far side, Ryan Shea with some speed. Flipping it into the offensive end for the Penguins. And it's going to be sent around to the near side. And let's see, battling for that possession. The Pens take it away. Koivunen looking for some help. And he get it along the near side boards. Gets moved around wing to wing for the Blackhawks to take it away. Over to the far side now. Working to the near is Parker Wotherspoon. Around to the far side. And it's going to be ice. The Bills are going to be wearing their red throwback helmets for their last game at Highmark Stadium next week. Okay. Oh, let's see. He's off here at center ice. Going to be near side, not center ice. Going to be won by the Pens. To the neutral zone they go, around the near side. A hand pass. Okay. Let us see. Oh, face off in the neutral zone, won by the Pens, sending it around the offensive end to the far side. Buffalo New Stadium, I believe it's still partially outside, but the fans are going to be covered. To the far side, to the near side again. Tanger sending it towards the net. Gets deflected off a body of... That's going to be Raquel. Far side, moving up to the offensive end. Loose puck going to be taken back by the Pens, but we have a stoppage. Love pass. But yeah, I think New Highmark Stadium is... let me take a look here. Let me take a look at the images. I think, yeah, it's open in the middle, but, like, it's a big wraparound, so, like, almost every fan is going to be covered. So, it's not going to be the same. Here we go, over to the far side, battling for that possession. The Pens trying to send it around. It's off a Tanger, kept in by the Blackhawks shot. Not going to go. The Pens taking it away to the near side. Through the neutral zone, off of Vlasic. Over to the far side, behind Shelovs. Gonna leave it behind his net there. Over to the near side, the Pens go. Working with that puck for Russ. Through the neutral zone to the offensive end. And surprised there was no Penguins offside on that one, if I'm being honest. Over into the far side in the Pens defensive zone. The Pens gonna send it around the far side boards. Back around the near to Tanger. Tanger. Over to the near side boards. Moving up the Penguins. That's gonna be Novak taking a big check at open ice. Here we go, over to the near side boards, working around, and the Blackhawks trying to clear it out, goes back in behind the net there of Soderblom. Wait a minute. Is that Spencer Knight back in the game? Did I see 30? That might be Spencer Knight. I'll take another look here. Here we go, a chance now, the Pens taking it away. Never mind, shot, not going to go by the Blackhawks. Back in behind the net, Lardis trying to get possession of it, over to the far side. Back around to the near. Working with that puck up. Going to be kept in. Now moving out of the zone. Let's see. Oh, man. Let me take a look. Because I thought I just saw 30. Yeah, it is Spencer Knight. Back in the game for the Blackhawks. Into the offensive end. Knight going to leave it there to the far side. And going to be sent around. The Blackhawks going the other way. 3-on-2 into the zone. Looking to pass it around to the near side. Not going to hit Lashon cleanly. And clearing out. And the Blackhawks get it back, but have to regroup. Into the offensive end they go with a chance. Over to the near side corner. Down low. Passing around. Over to the far side. And a stoppage. Another hand pass. I guess, but they pulled Spencer Knight. And then they pulled Soderblom. Wow. But yeah, I mean, I don't like the fact they're going with domes for new stadiums. Sports Predictor, I don't like it either. But I get why they're doing it. Teams can make more money doing that, so the city's going to be willing to pay more. Because it produces more economic benefit with more stuff you can do. Well, I get it. Here we go, the Pens on the defensive end. Wing to wing from St. Ivany to the far side. The Pens working it up towards the offensive end. Down low into the corner of Vlasic now with the puck over to the near side. Flipping it up, clearing the zone, but the Pens take it right back. That's going to be to the near side. That's going to be St. Ivany. Back again to Kulak, I think it is. Over to the near side. And move it out. And the Blackhawks going to dump it back around, but the Pens take it right back. St. Ivany to Kulak. Far side to the offensive end. Going to be Vlasic with the puck now. Over to the far side. Yes, they have a player named Jesper Bratt. Yes. He's actually pretty good. So here we go. Down low to the far side. And it is going to be the Pens are going to get hit with tripping. St. Ivany going to the sin bin. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. I got the Devils forwards in line now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. NFL week. Let me see. Any news on the Week 18 schedule? Still all TBD. Let's see. I want to see. When they're going to announce this. Let's see. Let us see. Taking a look here, probably inclusion. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe during Monday Night Football they announce it. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. It's off in the Pens defensive end. They are 2 for 2 on the penalty kill tonight. And that puck going to be to the top of the zone. Working around to the near side to Moore. Moore back again. Back down to Moore. Looking to pass it around on top. Going to be maintained by the Blackhawks. For the moment, loose puck going to be taken up by Grizzly. Far side. On low he goes. Working around along the boards. Back again. Back to the top for Grizzly. Shot. Not going to go. And the Pens going to clear the zone. Successfully going to clear it out off of Kulak's stick. So Grizzly now back in behind his own net. Work with that puck now is going to be off the stick here, I believe, of Burakovsky. Offensive end, leaving it down low, and puck goes out of play. Okay. Oh, great. Back at this. Oh, man. So here we go. 1:17 remain on the power play. Ready to go. Face off won by the Pens in the defensive end. Going to flip it up and clear the neutral zone. Blackhawks going to have to regroup here. In the defensive end they go. Over to the near side. The work with that puck is going to be Burakovsky. Far side. Moving it in towards the offensive end. Surprisingly, no offside. I thought that was an offside play there, but to the top of the zone they go. Levshunov. Over to the far side again. Back over. Down low to the near side boards. Back again to Burakovsky. Back again to Levshunov. Far side down low on a nice shot block. Over again to the near side. Burakovsky. Blocked shot by Achari. Over to the near side again. Burakovsky passing. Shot. Not going to go. Tanger able to clear the zone. 36 remain on that power play. All right. So 28 seconds remain on the power play here. On that penalty to St. Ivany. And down low over to the far side. And to the near side. Working with that puck from Bertuzzi. Wing to wing over to the far side. And down low again. Going to go and clear out the zone. They will with 10 to play on that power play. All right. Working with that puck now. The Blackhawks in the defensive end. Vlasic. Moving that puck up. Along the near side boards into the offensive end they go. Down low they go around the far side off of Wotherspoon. Power play expires. And the Pens are back to full strength. Back down low again they go. Battling for that possession is Wotherspoon. Around that far side. Carlson flipping it around the boards if he can. A bit of a struggle for that puck. And to the top of the zone maintained over to the near side for Vlasic. Shot. Not going to go. And a nice save by Arturs Shilovs. The Blackhawks 0 for 3 on the power play, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. We are so back, baby. So back. Okay. Here we go. Face-off going to be won by Crosby down low to the far side. The Pens working with that puck and lose control. Taken back by Slaggers. Over to the near side. Back over to Foligno down low behind the net to the far side. Looking for somewhere to go. Foligno. Still down low. Battling. Loose puck now to the near side boards. And going to be taken by Slacker to the top of the zone to Vlasic. Down low towards Foligno around the far side boards. Maintained by Grizzly, I believe. Over to the near side to Vlasic. Sending it towards the net, not going to go. Over to that far side again. And going to be dumped back in around behind the net for Oliver Moore. That puck, it's actually Foligno, not Moore, my bad. The Pens take it away. Crosby, behind the net, over to the near side. Working for possession with that puck, going to be Shea, dumping it out and clearing it into the offensive end. Down behind the net there is Connor Murphy, behind his own net, over to the near side, passing along the boards. Working with that puck now is going to be Ryan Green, wing to wing over to Murphy. Sending it up into the offensive end, but Kulak able to get there first and leave it to Tanger on the near side. Clearing it up out of the zone, but taken right back by Green with a chance, 3-on-3 into the zone, but Letang able to take it back. Beautiful chance for Tanger to send it out, and Ryan Green forced to play back into the defensive end. Tanger takes it right back, and now back in the Pens defensive end to the near side through the neutral zone. Puck taken back by the Blackhawks. 2-on-1 in the zone, shot denied, rebound chance, Shilov's on the save! Arturs! Shilovs! Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, we'll see. Taking a look over on X. We have a little bit of time. Okay. Oh, we'll see. Just taking a look here as we have some time. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's just see here. Let's just see. Yeah, right now the Pens is absolutely dominant in this one. They are just dominant. Here we go. Artie Sheila has been incredible tonight after a 7-game losing streak. Absolutely incredible. Here we go. Faceoff going to be won by the Pens over to the far side, trying to clear the zone, maintained by Chicago. But the Pens trying to take it back. They do. Intercepted in the offensive end for the Blackhawks. Down low they go over to the near side with a chance. A shot denied. A nice save by Shilovs on the shot by Nick Lardis. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Face off in the defensive end for the Pens going to be one. Ryan Shea over to the far side boards, working with that puck. Back is still on the far side of the ice. Coming in the offensive end. Down low, over to the far side, maintained by Grizzly for the Blackhawks, taking it back up the other way, but the Pens take it away in the neutral zone. Over to the near side in the defensive end, St. Ivany. Along the boards, moving it towards the offensive end, flipping it in, back in behind the net of Knight. Back over to the far side, back behind to the near side, working with that puck is going to be Levshinov. And going to get cleared out, but the Pens take it away in the defensive end for now. Ryan Shea. Pens now again, still with it, over to the far side. Up by St. Ivany, and towards the neutral zone they go, flipping it into the offensive end. 8:27 to play here in regulation. Near side. That's going to be Bertuzzi. Puck taken away. The Pens working it up into the offensive end now. And looking down over to the far side, the Blackhawks clearing it up, but the Tang are able to send it out. And puck goes out of play. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Puck gonna get dumped in by the Blackhawks into the offensive end. Tanger now behind his own net over to the far side. What's up, John? How's it going? Over to the near side. Still battling for that possession. Tanger over to the far side he goes. Trying to pass it around the near side. Taken back by the Blackhawks with a chance. Shot goes wide. Bertuzzi behind the net. Over to the far side. Still working for that puck. Kulak battling for it to take it away. Rust battling in there as well. Puck goes loose to the far side. Maintained to the top of the zone. Gets sent around the near side. Tanger. Oh, looking for Crosby over to Tanger. Back and behind the net. Over to the far side to Rust. The Rams want to win. The Bears. The Bears. I had a pretty good Christmas. I got some autographed hockey pucks. That's what these are. Feeling Nailers autographed pucks. So here we go. Over to the near side. Working with that puck. St. Ivany passing to Kindle. To the offensive end they go. 7-11 to play. And over to the near side. And they're going to clear that puck out. It's going to be icing on the Blackhawks. Okay. Yeah, I got some Wheeling Nailers autographed pucks. What do you want to... Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it was one of them was Matthew... I believe it was... Yeah, this one was Matthew Garcia, the team's captain. And then this one is Taylor Gauthier. Or Gauthier, I think it is. I think it's the same thing as Gauthier. Or Gauthier. So let's see. Back down low, the Blackhawks taking it over to the far side. Looking to the near side. Going to get cleared up into the neutral zone. Off the stick of Kaiser. Wyatt Kaiser sending it up. And Blackhawks maintaining possession in the defensive end now. Wing-to-wing pass over to the far side. In towards the offensive end here with a chance for the Blackhawks. With it now is Burakovsky to the near side to Kaiser. Back to the top of the zone. Back again. Shot by Murphy. Not going to go. Loose puck to the near side. The Pens still going to maintain possession. St. Ivany. Over to the far side. Getting ready to clear it out of the zone. Battling for that possession. Over to the far side. Still going to be maintained by Donato for the Blackhawks. Over to the near side. Loose puck going to be taken by the Blackhawks. Down low again. Kindle trying to send it around. A bit of a tie-up for that puck. The Pen's going to come away with it. St. Ivany now. Working along the near side boards through the neutral zone. Right into the hands of the Blackhawks. Far side, that's going to be Murphy, wing to wing to Kaiser. Both teams going for changes. And looking for somewhere to go now. Going to go over to Levshinov. Into the offensive end, but it's going to be Kulak getting there first. A bit of a tie-up, though. And a chance in front of the net. A shot! Not going to go. A nice deflection by Shelovs. So trying to clear the zone, but the Blackhawks maintain it. Kulak now able to fully get it out of there. And it's going to be icing. Or out of play. One of the two. Let me see. There we go. Let me see here. Yeah, it's literally the same thing as the three Gauthiers we have in the league. Cutter Gauthier, Ethan Gauthier, and Julian Gauthier. This is Taylor Gauthier, who was the one that signed this puck. One of the goalies. And this year he has played 3 games this season, 2 wins, 1 loss, 133 or 134 goals against average. So not bad. Not bad. Okay. Go ahead and take a look over here. How are we doing, everybody? Let's see. Yeah, just going to take a little bit of a look here on X, see if we got any... Okay. Let's see. And we got man saying amazing game so far. Have great commentary. Well, thank you. Thank you. I try to do what I can. It's a little tough tonight, especially because I had a pretty bad cold that took me down over Christmas. So I'm still dealing with a little bit of a cough, a little bit of a dry throat. So I'm trying to be kind of cautious when we're at commercial, when we're not actively playing. Normally I try to fill this time a little bit more, but right now I'm just, trying to preserve that voice. Over into the far side, after winning the draw, it's going to be the Blackhawks with the pucks right in front of their bench. Working around the far side to the offensive zone they go. Over into the corner down low to that far side, battling for that possession. Tie up there, Kulak and Lizotte in there for the Pens against Lafferty. And that puck going to get cleared out of the zone. So the Blackhawks, here comes a chance, never mind, a chance for the Pens. A shot by Achari denied. Rebound, not going to get a shot up, but Achari to the near side boards. To the top of the zone, sending it down low again. 5 to play in regulation. Over to the far side. This is the Big Mac attack. And the Pens score in the last 5 minutes. Get a free Big Mac starting tomorrow. The Big Mac attack for the Penguins. I don't know why NHL 26 keeps messing my lines. It might just be the way they have them. It might be the way the game is. I don't know. But now the Blackhawks on the near side. And a very soft bad mat for Christmas. Nice. New earbuds. Xbox One controller. Nice. Over to the far side, working with that puck. Battling for it, goes out into the neutral zone they go. And the Blackhawks are going to be working with the puck in the defensive end. But part of the reason I have the names is because I made these. I made these sheets a while ago. Still use them every day. Every day I stream, I should say. And battling over into the far corner, the puck goes over to the near side, looking for it is Lardis. Into the top of the zone is going to be Wyatt Kaiser, wing to the far side, back to the top of the zone. Shot. Not going to make it to the net. And let's see. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the most recent online roster will probably be close enough. Plus, people understand lines change on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? Wyatt Kaiser working with that puck, sending it in. Shot, and it's denied by Shelovs. 3:47 to play in regulation. Yeah, I mean, literally, like, the Pens, they had a couple days where they played back-to-back. And one day they had, I think they had McGroarty, or no, they had Kindle on the top line with Crosby and Rust, I think it was, or something like that. I mean, they changed their lines on a day-to-day basis for a while. So, lines change, Face off over to the far side, won by the Pens. Still a bit of a tie-up now. Tanger behind the net to the near side. Working with that puck now is Rust. Seeing if he can maybe get that hat trick for the end of the game. But it's going to be the Pens over to the near side with the puck. Over to Tanger. Into the neutral zone to Crosby. Crosby wing to wing to Rust. Can't connect. Taken back by Crevier. Back in his own end. Back in the area behind the net. Over to the far side. Working with that puck now is going to be Dickinson. Over to the near side. Back in behind the net now. Still staying near. Tanger sending it far. And now working with it along the boards. Kindle to the near side. Finding Tanger. Pens going for a line change. Tanger passing wing to wing with a chance to Koivunen. Passing around to Kindle. Can't connect. Taken back there by the Blackhawks. Burakovsky to the offensive end. Looking for some help. Not going to get much. Bit of a tie-up, but getting away to the top of the zone. The Blackhawks have it. Taking it down low on a chance shot. Not going to go. That shot by Teravainen was wide right. Over to the far side. And that puck gets cleared out. The Blackhawks now to the near side. 2.5 to play. Not going to pull your goalie and make it even worse. Back down low to the far side. The Blackhawks just admitting that they are going to lose this because you're not going to come back from 5 goals with 2.5. Back in behind the net of Knight to the far side. Working with that puck. Levshinov over to the near side. Going to go now over to, I believe, Grizzlick. Grizzlick passing it up, but taken back by Dewar. Now to Kulak. Kulak moving up, leaving it there for St. Ivany. Over on the near side boards. Towards the offensive end they go. Down low to that far side, working with that puck again to the near side boards. To Grizzly. Looking now, that's going to be Achari. Down low for Dewar, 1:57 to play. Over to that far side, going to be cleared up by Connor Murphy. Bit of a tie up there, and Achari able to knock it down, keep it in the zone. Gonna go down low into the corner and battling over to the outside. Yeah, the Reading Royals. The Reading Royals. Yeah, that is a team. Here we go, into the near side of the offensive end. Doc working, but a lot of defensive pressure there by St. Ivany. Over to the far side, puck goes loose, a bit of a tie-up, and the Pens take it away. Over to the far side, in front of the board, sending it into the offensive end. 80 seconds remain here in this game. Over to the near side, working with that puck. You need a goal every 16 seconds here to make this up, and that's just not going to happen. Especially when Shilovs makes the easy save like that. All right. That was actually Brazeau's first hat trick, by the way. So, pretty cool that we were here for that. Okay. Here we go. Face off won by the Pens. Over to the far side. That's going to be Raquel to Russ. Back to Raquel. Back down to the defensive end. Far side. Working with it now. And that is going to be Wotherspoon. This is where the Pens are trying some experimental lines. You got Wotherspoon and Shea out there together. And over to the far side, battling for possession. That's not Cap. Over to the near side. Working with possession now is going to be Oliver Moore. 40 seconds remain here in this game. Down low, Wotherspoon battling for that possession now. Going to be around on a wraparound attempt for Moore. Shot on the near side, not going to go. Broken stick by Green. And the Pens have possession with 30 seconds to play. Taking it down low. The Blackhawks fans have all but left the building. And here we go, Ryan Shea back in behind his own net, 20 to play. And moving out through the neutral zone, they go towards the offensive end for the Penguins. And down low onto the near corner, 13-12 to play. Battling down low behind the net, over to the far side. Taken out there by Dickinson. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the Penguins win! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man, I was so focused on the win. Tyler Bertuzzi might have just got a goal at the very end of the game. Wow. Wow. When did it cross the... Yep, it crossed with 0.8. Goal for Tyler Bertuzzi. So 7-3, that goal will count. A 5-goal goal. You know, that's got to be a clip right there. 3, 2, 1, win. Wait, goal? Oh, we'll see. You know, at that point, just put one stinking second on the clock. Who cares? Oh, the clock is perfect right now. 20 minutes. 20 minutes in the third period. Perfect. Oh, man. Yeah, a very low scoring period. Literally one goal all period. And just like that, the Pittsburgh Penguins do finally get the win. Fourth period? Nah. But just like that, the Penguins walk away with a 7-3 victory over the Chicago Blackhawks. And Artie Shilovs responding in kind after dropping 7 straight, getting a shootout victory against Montreal, and now a dominant 7-3 victory against the Chicago Blackhawks. Oh, man. Taking a look real quick at the NFL. Oh, Russ got the 4th goal, so he'll get credit with the game winner. Ah. Rats. Brother, 28-21. The Niners are driving, too. So, oh, no. That was an official timeout. So the Bears are going to get the ball. 3.5 to play in the second quarter. But that being said, I do think I am going to wrap up this stream. And I might go upstairs and stream some... I might try and figure out my green screen first. And then try and stream me drafting some fantasy teams that I have no clue what I'm doing with. So, I'm gonna see if I can't get it figured out, the green screen tonight, then I'll probably end up doing that maybe Tuesday. But otherwise, we'll try and do that. I don't know, Petsko. I kind of want to try. I want to try my hand at this and see. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can figure out that green screen. If I can, great. If I can't, then we'll have to figure out something else. I might just do it on Tuesday. But yeah. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to drop, like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. We are on the road to 600. We're trying to hit 575 by the end of 2025. A great way to enter the year 2026, as the channel has kind of cooled a little bit. We've kind of cooled a little bit over the last couple of days, but hey, that's all right. That's all right, man. We've had an explosive December as it is, so it's more than fair for the channel to cool off a little bit. With that being said, I will catch you guys here in a little bit if I can get that green screen figured out. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some Monday Night Football coverage. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.